And just like that, we're
that.
here.
Yeah, we are here. And chat, listen, I've taken your feedback to heart. I have now fixed my audio, so you're welcome to start showering me with admiration. In
The first
fact,
thing that people are gonna say is
insist.
hate us. The late ones. Yep, called it. We
The late ones
literally
didn't even
can't
set a
do.
time.
By the way, we literally can't do anything right in their eyes. Yo, chat. Say one thing you like about the honored ones. Nah, I'm
You know what's
joking.
crazy?
What's
We
up?
didn't even set a timeline. We have no expectation. We could have been here for like another hour and we still wouldn't have been late. You know why? We didn't tell you when we were coming.
Starting soon. Soon is relative. You know what I mean?
But like soon as a state of mind, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay,
Because I mean, like, when are your stocks going to, like, pay out soon?
immediate like okay, so anything from immediately to the universe blowing up
Mm-hmm,
is
mm-hmm.
soon in my
Exactly. Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Because like otherwise, like why are you sexualizing time?
You know what I
Low
mean?
key.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, no. But yeah, what's up, chat? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are doing great on this fine, this salubrious, this Sunday evening. Yeah, hope you guys are having a good
Creams, it's
time.
Black History Month. Get to work glazing. Are you black Super Saiyan Blue? There's no way. Who are you?
There's no way. Hey, black or not, go ahead. Go ahead, get to it, bro. Do the little dance we all
I mean,
like, bro.
like, I mean,
Do the
sure,
dance
right?
we
Like,
like, bro.
hey, I got a copy of Black Panther right here on my desk.
That doesn't
For
mean
the
much, bro.
occasion. Dude, he's on the cover.
Yeah, buy another one.
Well, I can't afford to.
Also, you didn't. I don't think you bought that one, bro. I think you found that.
I did find that one,
Yeah.
yes.
So you
But
actually haven't contributed to Black Art this month. You know what,
um,
bro? You know what, bro? I'll send you my PayPal
I'll,
later.
you know what's funny? I'm a fucking member for you, dude.
Yeah,
I
but
send you money anyway.
yeah, no. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You do that normally. You have to go above and beyond. It's my month. You know what I mean? So lock in, bro.
Your month specifically. That's you. You'll.
Come on. Yeah, you see him, bro. You see him. You see him, bro. You see him. Yeah, come on now.
Bro, don't. You're not actually. Don't shake them for real, bro.
You see him, bro. You see him,
It's not
man.
fair.
Don't even. Don't even.
Bro, I saw some guy in your chat call them performative. The little metal things you have.
Yeah.
That was fucking good. You ever think of upgrading to gold? Is that like the next step in your like visual evolution?
My visual evolution. No, gold is not like a. For me, gold is not a flood upgrade. I would try them out though, just to see if I rock with them. Yeah, it was Kashimo Glazer. I try them out just to see if I rock with them. But it's not like for me, it's not like a silver greater or lesser than gold. It's just kind of like I fuck with, I fuck with silver. The thought process is this, right? Like I wear black a lot. Silver probably contrasts the black better. That's kind of how I felt about it. You know what I mean? Everything on me silver for real. Well, except you know what I mean?
Yeah, type shit, bro.
Type shit.
I love that about you. Two. What's that? Two colors. Look at you. That's more than one. Also, notice how Cream's camera censored the Black Panther comic.
You did censor.
Wow.
Also,
Nah,
that'd be reader.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh,
My fella, you can't be serious. You want the melon in check. Are you sleeping danger?
By the way, he said all you niggas look the same. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
I just want to know which
Super
chatter
Saiyan Blue
you
is
are.
Super Saiyan Blue, bro. What the fuck are you talking
There's
about?
no way. Who is this guy on YouTube?
Super Saiyan Blue, bro.
I refuse. There's no way.
Bro.
I could have sworn. Have you been in our chat before, dude? I know every single chat.
Dude, Super Saiyan Blue was here last week, bro. What are you talking about? Super Saiyan Blue's here every Twitch stream. God.
Every Twitch stream, but like, is it the same username?
Super Saiyan Blue.
Is my question.
Now that's new. That one's funny. Okay, Creams, here's some adoration for you. How does it feel knowing that Yuji's not only stronger than Gojo, but even did his technique and character arc, but better and with insane tragic parallels? Yo, Demon saying Yuji's flexing narratively and strength-wise on your goat.
One good. Yuji's like one of the only two characters I'll let that slide with, right? That's big Yuji. I'm happy for him. I love that.
By the way, called him a water boy when the Shinjuku Showdown was going on. You were like, dude, he's gonna run and hand out Gatorade.
I did, and I stand by that. that version of Yuji literally was a mule. Maki did his shtick better.
By the way,
Whatever.
This is what happens to Gojo. Dismantle. It's over.
This version of Yuji, okay, that's a different guy. He's got both of them.
Same guy.
Right? Relax. He's 90 years old. He's not the same up here. 2. All the theories saying that like he has like he's growing a second pair of eyes or whatever. Bet you look foolish now, don't you? I bet you want to apologize now for, you know, putting your disgusting little thoughts out there on the internet.
You know what's so funny, bro? You know what's so funny, bro?
Why do people bother expressing themselves knowing that they could be proven wrong on the internet, dude? It's just some shit I don't like. I can't sympathize with the common man on.
Two things, bro. 1, because they have spines. 2, you do that all the time. 3, why are you getting mad at them? You didn't even, you know, it's extra cowardly because you're only expressing disagreement because you've been proven right. You didn't say that when it was ambiguous, bro. You couldn't even for 1 week be like, I disagree. It was just like, I can't let them know I disagree. And if they were right, I guarantee you're like, dude, that was a fucking sick ass theory, bro. Y'all really got into the heart of it. Like, no, man, you're but bouncing on it, bro. No, man, you're
first of all, you can't prove that in a court of law, which I think is the only metric that matters here. Second of all,
hold on,
I never said it was a bad theory. I never gave my opinion on it. Fuck you.
I bet you feel stupid now. Why do you bother expressing your opinion?
Now, we'll never know what I was thinking before when it was still speculation. It was just some shit that I observed out there in the wild. Yeah, I like to get my ear to the streets, BR. I like to see and, you know, hear what's going on, you know, in the rumblings of the JJK community. Stop. That's those. I don't frequent those streets. I don't drive down them. Personally, I don't know what they're like. But
yo, bro, open your Instagram and scroll for 5 minutes.
It's part of your morning commute.
Yo, bro, open your Instagram and scroll for 5 minutes.
You know, it's not even cuck shit, bro, but it is actually like a lot of porn. Like, it's a problem.
Okay, stop. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like, dude, I what do you blame them? I didn't do anything. Ask Zuckerberg.
BR, you peep Yuji hitting the little Kaneki finger crack? Yeah, hell yeah, that show's tough. Let that slide. We finna hang you by your balls. Oh, I know Mozane's eat. Bro, he's been waiting to see a flying dismantle from Yuji, and goddamn did he hit a big one. Also, let's see. This is Super Saiyan Blue. Kreams, fuck you. Have been here since the Kashima versus Akari stream. Kreams, I try to be nice to you. This is how I'm treated for that. It's up for you, my nigga. I'll never be in your corner again. By the way, BR, fire job on the Choso video, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Happy Black History Month.
All right.
Happy Black History Month to all those that are relevant for. Okay,
Super Saiyan Blue, like, my fucking bad, dude. Sorry for forgetting, you know, apparently one of our marquee chatters. That's honestly on me. I'll never forget about you again. That being said, if I could walk back what I said, I'd love to have you in my corner, bro. It'll never happen again. Third of all, it was a good video, bro. You should be proud. It was a nice little robust video. I'm proud of you. Kreams like his voice shanky wanky. Why do I read some of these? It would have been funny to imagine if Sukuna did end up going back to Yuji.
Dude, Sukuna, I'm not gonna lie, Sukuna wouldn't be able to. Sukuna would be like, damn, what the fuck? Yo, bro, I didn't know Dismantles were hitting on that, bro. I didn't know. By the
way, no binding vow. Just dismantle.
Yeah, no, street saying that beating out a Fuga. I don't know. That's what the street's saying. In any case, do you wanna jump into some chapter? You wanna jump to talk about it?
I do. I'd love to. So Sakamoto Days dropped what we would call a chapter of manga this week. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'll give Suzuki some credit. It's Nagumo. So an actual good character, one of the few left. And Oki. So immediately the balance is back at 0. Mm-hmm. Okay? Fuck. I thought you kind of had me there for a split second. I thought the little beer or wine, whatever the hell it's probably sake, whatever that scene was, that with the drink, I thought that was like mildly interesting. And then I did a mistake. It's a mistake that, like, it's a rookie move, and all I ask is that you guys have grace and patience for me as I explain this. I got hooked. For like one split second, I got hooked on what they were talking about until Nagumo called out Suzuki's bad writing and tried to lampshade it. Holy fuck. Wasn't X killing assassins? You fraud. I hate you. Why did you think I would let you get away with this? Just because you have Nagumo say it doesn't mean this character now makes sense because he's a hypocrite. I fucking hate you. oh my god, you gave him glasses, a slightly cool exterior, and some kind of hypocrisy. That's not character writing. I'm gonna cry. Oh no, but you see, he's a hypocrite because he's working with Slur. Ugh, real nasty stuff.
Dude, can I say something? And this is gonna be
What's
positive.
up?
I love when you express your opinion first, bro. I really do.
Why?
It means so much to me because it leaves me so much wiggle room to disagree with you and to leave you in the corner because we heard there's no plausible deniability, right? You just have to hold the line, right? Um, it's so
Here we
great.
fucking go.
It's so great,
Here
right?
we
It's
fucking
not
go.
even that big
I
of a deal.
love the chapter,
It's not even that
guys.
big. It's not even that big of a deal, right? No. I wasn't captivated at all. I thought the dialogue was like very dry. Um, but what I will say, right, the thing that's really interesting, I'll give the baseline version. Whatever sauce Suzuki decided to put into the fights last chapter, he did not put back in here. I felt it was like pretty boring. Very heavy on like the speed lines, kind of replacing any sort of like background that we could be engaging with. I feel like he kind of pretty heavily relies on obfuscating some of like the clashing or things that we can see. I'll say like a cool little saucy moment where he's like, pouring out the drink for someone. I think that's cool. I think it's very Nagumo like. But generally, I just don't feel like the combat, the action was that dope. Um, I will say, I think it's really funny. Um, I think it's funny to be like Oki's, like Suzuki's lampshading because I don't think that like in a vacuum what Oki's saying is like all that crazy. It's like yeah, X was killing assassins. But like, yeah, his motivations now align with mine. So what, right? So yeah, it feels like a very opportunist thing to sort of, take the stance of, in my opinion, right? Oki is ass
Mm.
though. I just think it's like not that big. It's just sort of like, dude, don't you hate him? Sure, but like, he wants what I want now. So I don't know. You kind of just put that aside. Um, but yeah, no. All jokes aside about loving you, expressing your opinion first. I didn't think too highly of the chapter either. I wasn't really engaged with it, to be completely honest with you. Um, but yeah.
You know, his God, I can't believe I'm gonna fucking try to like do serious analysis of this chapter, but just humor me for a sec, right?
Hmm.
Even the shit Oki was saying about like Shishiba and Osaragi,
Hmm.
that shit like really got to me because I'm like, so you like their talent? Okay, I don't know. Why would you like? Why would you be more in favor of like culling the herd with a lot of the assassins? This is inciting an assassin civil war, right? Kind of an extension of Nagumo said, right? But like more existentially. Two, a lot of Izuki's plan, like the gun section where all the
Hmm.
citizens get guns, remove the assassination. They're taking your jobs, bro. Like, that's automating your industry.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I think it was I think there was like an interesting angle to like maybe go that could have been refuted with Sakamoto because I think like I'm gonna do the thing I say I don't like doing, and I still don't like doing it, but the idea popped into my mind specifically. I don't like saying I could write this better or writing some shit in for them, right? But when Oki was like talking about the skills that Osaragi has, talking about the skills that Shishiba had, the direction I thought it was going to go is what else could they do with their talents but be assassins, right? I want a place where people like that can still survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not reprehensible scum being able to do reprehensible things and making a living, right? What is an assassin to do? Someone who spent their life learning the art of killing, but kill,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not like they can just go do whatever. And I feel like Sakamoto would be a very good counterpoint to that. That like
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's a very good setup and punchline. Like, what are they to do? And Nuguma was like, I don't know, I can think of one guy. Like
Oh, that's also
he
great.
kind of just made it work.
Holy
Like
shit.
personally, I think that would be a more interesting route to go because Oki's the leader of the order, right? So if you have Oki
Mm-hmm.
be sentimental about like assassinating people in the sense of like some people are born to kill. What are they to do in society? And it's like, well, dude, I actually don't think anybody's born to kill. I think if you're someone like Sakamoto, you prove that you can reach the height a fucking assassination prowess
Mhm.
and still just be a regular store owner. And so I feel like that would have been a pretty interesting direction to go with like that setup. When it didn't go that way, because this thought
Also,
happened
like,
over the course of like 0.5 seconds. It's just him being like profoundly
uh,
infatuated with assassination is just a bit like it's a bit less of an interesting route in my opinion.
what also gets me is like there's a lot more contradicting examples even in the active assassins, right?
Mhm.
Like somebody like Osaragi and Shishiba, like especially Osaragi, who's like, excuse me, I basically can't function in normal society,
Mhm.
and Shin, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it doesn't even have to be just Sakamoto. Like
Mhm.
even within like the assassination world, right? There's just like different temperaments, different vibes. Like they're not all Takamura.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's so ridiculous. And now that you mention it, even comedically, it would have worked out,
Mhm.
right? Like just to cut to Sakamoto in that moment, it
Mhm.
just would have been sort of funny.
Yeah. So I don't know. I won't judge it off the basis of what I think is a good idea, but like even on its own merits, I don't find it like particularly interesting. He's just like, dude, like killing is an art form that I don't want to see die out. Like I think there maybe could be an interesting through line there if Oki were either a character that we've seen more of, or if the art of killing was something that I felt like the actual artistry of it was something that I felt like was something. I said something like 17 times. The artistry of it was an aspect of the world that was meant to be preserved, right? As if this is this is a lost art form that we're abandoning, and it's like I don't know. I think there'd be some contention there, but it feels like Oki's just he's presenting the issue as his character is being like fleshed out and built out, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't really know if I care about the fuck like whatever you're talking about. You're gonna be gone in a few chapters, I'm sure, right? So I don't know. The Art of Killing could be a cool ideology if it was something that they set up and idealized early in the series, and that's how I don't feel. Wasn't the Oki the same guy who was like cancel culture is killing assassination? Yes, and that does definitely fuck up his aura for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely think we see people invested in the art of killing. We definitely see people invested in like what Sakamoto was able to do. But I feel like it's not really pushed as like a very prominent ideal that people in the assassin world adhere to, and that's just like my perspective on it. So I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. So it was an all right chapter, right? Like all right in the sense that like it didn't bore me to tears. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10.
Solid 5 for me.
Yeah, I should.
I just, you know what? I'll give it a 4. Nah, it's just good kicks, dude. Real quick side tangent. Uh, the Grammys are happening right now.
Yeah.
Um, I did not. I just wanted to like, look, and I cannot tell who won jack shit.
Yeah.
This is a fucking mess. If anybody has it like on a different tab and wants to send updates, you're welcome to do so. Anyway, next up we have. You want to go Blue Lock or Bachi?
Let me refresh myself on what the Blue Lock chapter was. Um,
It's
yeah, no, okay, I remember. Yeah, yeah,
333, right?
yeah, yeah. We can do Blue Lock. We can do Blue Lock.
I
Um,
bet.
yeah.
Uh, man, this is like it's not my full analysis. I kind of want to hear what you thought first, just to change the pace. But it was so funny to see somebody talk about wanting to be number 2 at something with the same like
Fervor.
blue Lockian,
Hmm.
fervor. Yeah.
It's funny.
Um,
We've already seen Hiyori do it, right? And I'll kind of tie some things back to that. I'll try to find some chapters that correlate with that. My first thing that came up was, damn, Rin doing Sai's trademark move kind of had some aura, bro. Can I be honest? That shit was kind of tough. I feel like if Demon would be in here, she'd feel me on that. That was kind of like I think he does like the double like Elastico nutmeg or whatever, but it was just which might be what this is, but it felt very reminiscent of what Sai did to him. And it was cool. I like that. That was like a very cool visual tweet. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a
that's
visual, like a
so
callback.
wait.
I think that's cool there. Um,
If I don't know, I didn't. Maybe I just don't remember it. I
mm,
probably don't remember it, but I actually didn't get that vibe. I thought
Here,
because the thinking is like,
let me show you.
this is gonna sound. Just bear with me, right? But it's sort of Hugo, like, and France wouldn't have known to train for that, like unless they were so thorough in their research, right, that they looked up Sayatoshi's move set as well, just in case Rin was gonna do it.
Well, I mean, just look, right? They are. I mean, the art is different, right? Like the paneling is different, but
Oh yeah, wow,
they're just the
it's
same
the
move.
same. Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Loki doesn't precog that; he recovers with speed. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Okay, that's fair.
Of course, it's size move. Kira would have aura if he borrowed, if he did it because he borrowed from the goat. Yeah, type shit. Let's see. Rin did the same move against Isagi and NEL. Yeah, but it had less aura because he got Isagi with it, so it was whatever. No, but Loki catching up to that was cool. Just a little clash there, dude. I love this manga so much. Why is there a shockwave from them clashing? Holy shit. I love that. And I mean this with no hint of irony. Why the fuck? And I'm glad he did. Why the fuck when they swiped their arms, was there a shockwave on the fucking pitch? Holy shit. We're just doing shit and I fucking love it, man.
Dude,
Hell
the fucking tachyon sonic boom effect on Loki's speed is disgusting. It's also like, dude, Rin really, like, you see it in his eyes, like the non-dialogue storytelling. I thought that shit was so cool because you saw in his eyes he was like, "Yeah, dude, I did that shit." When he did size move.
Yeah.
What's he doing next to me?
Yeah.
I did it. I successfully did it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of itching for that, like, that like
super,
Chigiri.
Yeah. Because by the way, I don't think this is something we talked about last chapter. Chigiri getting matched in speed by someone that wasn't Loki was kind of that was
holy
dude, that was that was like that's not good.
Bro, dude, you're not even
you're just
the
a guy.
Reverse Flash. You're just a guy.
You're not even Hugo, bro. You're not even the number 2 on the team. You're just a dude. You're not even Charles.
Leiden.
Dude, he's not Loki, Charles, that. Hugo. Just Leiden, that guy, right?
By the way, he doesn't even have pupils.
Fuck.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. But yeah, Rin going for that shot was cool because he actually, I mean, granted, you know, beating out a team takes more than just beating out an individual player, but he gets the shot off, and he seems to get the shot off pretty cleanly, which is cool. Just a little bit of like scaling there. But Hugo obviously interferes, yada yada, right? And then we get into some more dialogue there, predicting that, you know, Rin likes to shoot when colliding with people. It's cool. It's like it's nice. I fuck with it.
It's also it's actually super interesting characterization for Loki as far as like nonverbal storytelling is concerned. Loki doesn't really hesitate. Like, he doesn't wait there to see what Rin does. He immediately starts rushing him after like he gets his footing, which I thought was like very interesting. It kind of calls back to what Hugo says about Loki, and that like he has no doubts, he has no hesitation, like he just moves.
Yeah.
And you just get to see it. Like, there's never a point where like Loki's like really stopping, even like no matter what he does. And I find that like an interesting aspect of his game.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, the speed type defender from U20 did the same and immediately got power cracked. Neru, yeah, but didn't he do that against Yukimiya? Right? Didn't he do that like the speedy type defending against Yukimiya's dribbling? I don't think did that happen to Chigiri though. Yeah, I don't know. Someone will have to fact check me on that. But in any case, we kind of get into a lot of like the narrative meat of the chapter there. And yeah, dude, Hugo's like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even saying like.
Oh, what's up, Johnny?
What's up? Hey, Johnny. Hey, what's up with you, big bro?
How you doing? Chromacopia won best album cover.
Oh, sure, nice.
It's a solid album cover, but just okay.
Yeah, let's see.
I wonder what the contenders were, but yeah, continue.
No, you're good. So I was just talking about like, it's interesting, Hugo being like, dude, listen, I'm not even saying you can't be like the best, but you're not supposed to be the one people focus on, bro. You're the one that makes someone the best more. Let's see. Yeah, no. Yeah, and lacks the slightest doubt that he become the world's best striker. Like, that's an interesting aspect to harp on, that like the lack of doubt is what also makes him have that like potential ability.
Yeah. Does Isagi express doubt though? Is that like, because he feels pressure, right, about the burden, but that's not doubt, you know? That's like a different.
But we've seen him. I mean, we see him doubt if they can win, right? like right
Is
in this
that
chapter.
is that how you interpret it? Because I thought it was a belief in one's like self and one's ability or one's ambition. I didn't think it was like about the team necessarily.
I think that Blue Lock tends to not lump those two things together, but I feel like if Loki were down 2-0, what Hugo is trying to say is that Loki wouldn't doubt his ability to bring it back. I think that's what
Mm.
that's my read of it. And we've seen Isagi doubt himself
Yeah,
at
but it's
numerous different
yeah,
points in the story, right? Like even individually, we see Loki a lot less, but we've never seen him do that. Like Isagi has been like, dude, I'm a fucking talentless loser hack. God is unfair. Holy shit. And then he makes a breakthrough and he gets past it. But like we've seen Isagi doubt himself, right? And Hugo even says that like the pressure that you feel is what Loki doesn't, right? So let me read this. That pressure is causing you, okay, the moment you stop growing, your team will collapse. That pressure is causing you anxiety, making your plays easy to predict and crush. Actually, the instant you felt pressure in this scenario proved you're unsuitable to be number one. So he's saying that like you feeling pressured by a motherfucker like me means you can't be number one. Your ass. Not even your ass. You're not suitable to be number one. And if you were, wouldn't you be overjoyed at being at the center of attention? And we get that contrasted by that like anxiety, by that nervousness, right? By that fear. So it seems to
yeah,
be the case visually. What Hugo is making the case of is that like, dude, yeah, you're not built for this because you're scared.
dude. I'll be honest with you. There was like one semi confusing aspect of Hugo's little monologue
Mm-hmm.
that I did want to discuss a little bit more at length.
Mm-hmm.
It's the focus on luck of all things that kind of threw me
Mm-hmm.
because like we knew the broad strokes are just like you shut down Isagi, you shut down the game for Blue Lock. Like okay, there's a logic there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you prey on his like physicals. You can even theoretically prey on his mental state, like Hugo's doing. But like
Mm-hmm.
it's the focus on luck that kind of like what's the line? This team has been scraping by on the 1% luck that you pull in Yuichi Isagi, and that's what threw me. Like luck of all things.
I mean, think about it. Think about the goals that he makes that are like the most iconic, right? It's probably versus PXG, and it's a U20 match, right?
Right.
Those are luck goals. Now we have been conditioned to understand that luck is not. You don't dismiss the goal he's making based off of luck, right? We know that that's
Mm-hmm.
like basically part of the power system here. What Hugo's saying is that like you're scraping by on something that is technically reproducible, but is reproducible at a significantly lower clip than anything else that we can have, right? Like Loki being Loki is more assured than you being able to cobble together the right circumstances to get a lucky ball or get a good pass at the end, right? Like you can contort those scenarios to make yourself lucky. Loki doesn't have to contort shit. He is the like Loki showing up, being in good condition is enough. You have to be in great condition and then make shit out of that, right? It's kind of the sentiment. That's the way I see it, at least.
It's a fair like listen, I get it, but it sort of implies two things. One, that like the Japan team, specifically Blue Lock, are kind of washed without that 1%. Like I'll put it like this, right? It's sort of is this how the Japanese team is being perceived? Is this how they actually operate? Is it more just like, dude, they're a pretty average team. They're really good at like setting themselves up for like really lucky, miraculous goals? Or are they just like, skillfully like, blah, 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 I'm kind of wondering like, I'm kind of wondering what this means for like how we perceive Blue Lock, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, is they're carried by luck canonically? Like, if you're in the Blue Lock verse and you're a rival team, oh fuck, dude, they're so ass. But this Isagi guy is really good at like making the most out of his like lucky shots. Like, is that the takeaway when you study the tape?
I mean, think about the way they're describing him generally. Like Blue Lock relies on Isagi, right? We know all of these
Mhm.
players individually are like generally most of these players can be comparable or even above Isagi in certain respects, right? And it's sort of like how they come together as a team that matters. If Isagi is their number one, right? And Isagi has made some very clutch goals off of manipulating and taking advantage of luck, then the conclusion you make is based off of like that, right? It's like, oh, well, the team follows its leader. Its leader is this way, so therefore the team is this way, right? Does that mean that they're
Mhm.
canonically limited to that? I don't necessarily think so, but that is a perspective that you could have given the information, right? One thing
Okay.
that I think that's really interesting about this, and Demon, yeah, and any other sci fans, I'm curious for y'all to like, yeah, kind of say your piece. It's interesting because the way in which Hugo is approaching this, the way in which he's describing this feels very, very, very similarly to the way Sai describes trying to have a dynamic with Rin, right? Like, I can't be the best striker in the world, but I can be the best midfielder. I can make you the best striker. I can be the world's best number two to make you the world's best number one, right?
Right.
To use a basketball analogy, it's like, Michael Jordan's the greatest player of his era, second greatest player of all time type shit, right? You
Mhm.
don't have Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen, right? Batman needs, basically, whoever Batman is, I'm gonna make sure I'm Dick Grayson. I'm not fucking Jason Todd. I'm not
Mhm.
Tim Drake. I'm not Damian Wayne. I'm the realest Robin to ever Robin, right?
I'm Toto.
Yes, you, they are the spearhead, right? I'm the
Mhm.
shaft. We don't really, you know what I mean? We don't really work without each other. They get the credit, but the real motherfuckers know you needed me too. I'm the glue, right? So that's kind of what you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm feeling. At least that's sort of my position. Because you think about it, right? When Sai's talking to Rin, he's like, dude, I don't have I don't have it, right? I went over there. They showed me I don't have it. You do. He initially presents it as like, I still want to do this together, but I'm not going to be the world's best striker. I want to be the best with you in a different role, in a role that isn't like the goal scorer, right? And I think what Hugo is, and it's interesting because I think Isagi has existed as a sort of like a pseudo psi type that's been going on a branching path, right? Like a sort of like, in many respects, a striker successful psi. It's like, this is also a turning point in my personal opinion, where it's like, this is the moment narratively where Isagi can conform and fall into that side camp, or rebel and show us, the world, and probably Saitoshi, what he could have done in that same position, right? Because I think that
Mhm.
like I think that these two characters have always been, or very often been poised to be compared in many respects, right? In terms of like their narrative, in terms of like being the hero of Japan or potential hero of Japan, yada yada.
Uh, Listen, I fuck with that as like a like I fuck with that conceptually, right? The question for me is always like um win about it, right? For Blue Lock. But I also don't see like Isagi always felt like he was already he didn't need convincing, you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
he was already kind of on that wave.
In what
Like
respect?
he like in the respect that like I just don't think he'd ever really do the thing that Sai did. Plus,
But Sai probably never thought he'd do the thing that Sai did. Rin never thought Sai would do the thing that Sai did. I think the point is that like, this is a trial by fire in a unique fashion, right? It's not just this, right? Hugo isn't just saying you're not meant to be a striker, like as in you can't do it. He's saying you're not meant to be a striker. You're meant to be elite at a different level, like in a different role, right? It's like,
it's kind of like an Aoshi thing, right? Like you're be an amazing like playmaker, right?
yeah. And so it's sort of like, Sai didn't give up on being the best. He gave up on being the best in that way, right? Because logic dictated that he couldn't do it. What is being presented to Isagi is not give up, quit soccer. It's like compromise on your dream. That seems to be what it is, right? It's like, listen, you have two people who have two dreams. One is like, I can't make it logically. I'm gonna compromise. I still want to try to do great things, but I'm not gonna do maybe what sets my heart ablaze. My original ego, what child me would have wanted. And you have another person who's at that crossroads now. is he going to compromise on everything that's built him up to this point, or is he going to persevere? And if so, and he does so successfully, what is the path to perseverance in that respect? So that's kind of how I'm saying.
Like Hugo isn't necessarily disparaging Isagi's ability as a player, right? He's just saying it's a mismatch, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that kind of gets at me, right, is like, okay, if Isagi, first of all, do you even suppose Hugo's stakes are correct, right? Like, if Isagi doesn't do this, it'll be more faithful to what he wants, but it will come at the cost Hugo lays out, right? Like he says, like if you listen, if you stay the course and still want to be the number one striker, it does come at the cost of Blue Lock, staying stagnant or arguably getting weaker, right? Compared to if you do take the deal, the devil's bargain, and you do decide to be second best, and Blue Lock's crazier than ever, do you even assume those stakes like are legitimate, right? Because like the decision for Isagi is sort of like more existential, but like he could decide to be the best midfielder like Sai, and just have a team, you know what I mean? Or he could still or he could choose to be like the number one striker, but like Blue Lock gets stronger anyway, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm curious, do you think Isagi even like accepts the contention premise?
Like
the premise.
Like Blue Lock can't evolve without me. So I think that might be another aspect of the game, that like people are being too focused on Isagi. Blue Lock is a coalition of characters and egoists that can grow irrespective of one person. I mean, think about it, right? The U20 match, Rin was the spearhead. Rin was the strategy, right? It's like, dude, we have a problem, throw Rin at him. That's our number one. Dude, Isagi wasn't even like, I don't think Isagi was like top 6 in the third selection arc. So it was like,
he was just facilitating.
It was like Rin, Shido, Yukamiya, Karasu, Otoya, Nagi. That didn't sound like Isagi in any of those, right? Isagi scored the final goal. Isagi was the hero of that match. Isagi was like the potential hero of Japan. So let's take that from a baseline, right? Character who isn't poised to be number one supersedes those expectations, grows over the course of the match, and rises to that occasion, right? Now, granted, we see Isagi do that the most. Isagi's the protagonist. Isagi's the ever-adapting striker, yada, 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 right? However, I do think it'd be interesting for Isagi to almost feel alleviated by this pressure, just due to the notion, like, wow, dude, I'm on a team of people who are like me. They're all egoists. They're all willing to abandon aspects of themselves or like wrong ideals to get better and to like be more successful. I'd be curious if that's the case. I definitely think that there's an element to that. Whether or not Isagi can recognize that right now, probably not. But like I would say narratively, if you're Kaneshiro, you probably want to make it so that it's like you have a Rin, or if you want to bring back like an older connection, you have like a Bachira, kind of like supersede that, where it's like, hey, Isagi, you seem to be like really under the impression we can't do this without you. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, buzz, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Because we get it in our head, obviously Isagi's the protagonist. None of these people have just conceded to him. None of them are just like, oh, here you go, Isagi. Here's all of my lunch money. You know what I mean? None of them are like that. They acknowledge that he holds them together. But, like, I don't think Shigiri's like, oh, phooey. I guess I'll settle with being the second bet. You know what I mean? And so I think, like, it would be interesting. Will we see that in this game? I'm not sure, right? But, yeah, Bachira solo, that's exactly what I thought of Antimatter. Bachira solo goal against Team V. But, like, it would be super interesting to see, like, a character kind of rebel against that. Dude, listen, it's going to pain me to say this, but it might be true, dude. Baro might be the type to do it. Like, bro, Isagi, 1, fuck you. 2, if you ever think I need you, I'm going to fucking rip your throat out, bro. And it's like, I can see that shit happening, right? That doesn't seem too absurd. And you just got to think about it, right? These are all excellent players. Isagi can be a very good facilitator. He can be a very good striker once again, spearhead. But, bro, I can make a new spear. Bro, or fuck it, let's use a new weapon, right?
Dude, like, let's use a new weapon, and also, it's not our only one. We're not a one-trick team, and also, like, dude, those guys on the bench aren't there for, like, picks. They're not there for
kicks.
In that spot.
Yeah. They're also, like, dude, Baro led a team, right? you could just put him at the top of somewhere, and like if people are willing to cooperate, they're willing to cooperate, right? And you get some shit done. Like, you know, Shido is an excellent player, albeit a little weird. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck it, bro.
But
This
the
is Blue
ball
Lock.
got in the net.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think there's going to be an element where they, like, Isagi will be forced to reconcile with the fact that, like, dude, he may be the best, but one, that spot is not guaranteed. Everyone wants it. They're going to fucking tear you apart for it. One. Two, right? Dude, you're the main character. You're not the main character of their lives, bro. They're not just sitting there like, I wonder if Isagi will save us. They've either they've adapted past that already, or I think a character will recognize, shit, I've actually been lulled into that sense of security. I have to remember,
You know,
I gotta
dude,
break out
actually,
that.
to build on that, there's also another aspect in that, like, they're all strong enough egoists that, like, they'll just bench him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, get the fuck out. Like, okay, you want to be second best, get out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of if Isagi's ass, they'll be the first to tell him, bro, over there now.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck you. Ego would probably do that. Like there is this presumed, like, ineptitude about the rest of Blue Lock that is just very interesting, right? And for Isagi, like, you know, his motivation wasn't made in a vacuum. He saw how good the other fucking Blue Lock players were and decided to lock in, right? Like he wasn't inspired by, like, Hugo.
Yeah. They all know this, though, including Isagi. I don't know how this helps. Knowing something to be true and, like, embodying that in the way you live are two entirely different things, right? Isagi can just know this as, like, a factoid. Is he thinking this? No, he's thinking the exact opposite. Because when Hugo says, bro, you're feeling the pressure, the moment you stop growing, your team will collapse, right? That wouldn't be true. Dude, the moment Chigiri, his leg gets tired, the team collapses. No one fucking thinks that, right? Isagi would probably spit on Chigiri if he said that, bro. Move it. Like, bro, it's like, that's not what's gonna happen. I don't think, I think there's an element of either they've forgotten it, other teams have forgotten it, shit, Isagi might have forgotten it, bro. They're all trying to climb to the top, and they will climb on your body to do that, right? So that's the first half of your question that's kind of my perspective on it, right? The second perspective is, like, does Isagi sort of like engaging in Hugo's what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of engaging in Hugo's question. It's like, yeah, I think Isagi, I imagine, you know, protagonist of Blue Lock, we're 300 chapters in. I don't imagine that the answer he comes to is like a compromise of the dream. And so I think where we go outside of what we've been talking about thus far is like, okay, well, how do you not compromise on your dream? Excuse me, when logic dictates that you should, right? What's that sort of what's that balance, especially for a character like Isagi, right? A conversation I was having a while ago, just about, like, the God chapter, is just how much a lot of that, like, I feel a connection to what we're seeing here, because once again, in a big way, I've felt this way for a little bit, right? But the God chapter does not stick out like a sore thumb in the way a lot of people think it do. A lot of people think it does, in my opinion, because we have already been dealing with, like, religious overtones or just illogical, sort of, like, if not spiritual, not logical, not strictly scientific concepts, ideas, modes of victory for a while. This has just been the most overt and recent explanation of it. And I think getting the God chapter before this match, right, being like, wow, all of what I've been trying to embody has been my human way of trying to recreate that otherworldly feeling, right? Is like, okay, Kaneshiro has done that for a reason. He's reinforcing this idea, this, like, blend, or this, like, this balance between the explainable and, like, you know, the real and the ideal. I think is like a fucking something I've seen, like, on YouTube and for, like, a Blue Lock analysis, and I use that phrase here because I think it's useful. Like, what is immediately doable, right? And what you would do if everything fell your way, and, like, what is the bridge that you make between that, right? Like, what is belief if not trust in shit that doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so it's like, and so I think for Isagi, it's like, okay, guy who's become pure. I'm a logical machine that moves for the sake of victory. Well, maybe, dude, you don't need to be a machine anymore, right? You need to
Mm-hmm.
be a human, and you need to be
Yep.
able to balance the
You just gotta
logic
evolve.
with the belief in the balance. Because I think like if Isagi's like if Isagi just turns it on, I go in his brain, and I turn on the thing that just makes him believe in himself. None of the practical circumstances change. He just believes he can do it. He plays better. Hugo says
Mm-hmm.
that. Hugo says the anxiety is making you play worse. So Isagi now knows logically, if I just got rid of the anxiety, I'd feel better. But that's not what you can't
That's
logic
not how it
anxiety
works.
away,
Yeah.
right? And so the thought in my head is like, what Blue Lock is kind of trying to get at is that there are external factors that cannot be grasped with like conventional reason and logic, that can maybe be retroactively explained, but are not necessarily understood or embodied just by thinking the thing, that are necessary for victory, which is where you have like, you know what I mean? It's where you have, that gap between dreams and reality. And so that's kind of how I feel.
Listen, I think that's a lesson that's gonna like that's some shit he's gonna have to sit with. I still think it's best for them to lose this match, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lesson I want him to like meditate on and like spin back on the next
Yeah.
time around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like it addresses like, yo, Hugo, I am fuck you even when I lose,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you know what? It reminds me of that scene where Barrow's like, dude, I would rather lose every game for the rest of my life than to play this
Yeah,
way,
dude,
right?
he's like, dude, if I fail here, I'm done. I'm putting it
Mm-hmm.
all on the line, and he scores. And it's like there are things. What in 100 different scenarios does Barrow make that shot? Fuck no, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in 100 different scenarios, if he doesn't take that shot, does he make it? Literally, at least in this one, he took the shot, right,
Mm-hmm.
and it went in. You don't take the shot,
It never goes
it
in.
never goes in, and it's like, it's not to say, dude, just do shit. It's more to say there's a balance, right? There's a point at which you've prepared all you can. You've taken the logical steps. You've slept when you need to sleep. You've worked out when you need to work out, right? You've practiced, you've trained, you've thought, you've analyzed. And then you just need to switch into like almost blind belief that what you've done is enough. Because at that point, in my opinion, in a lot of respects, there's nothing more to do, right? You can't prepare
Mm-hmm.
for shit anymore. You've already prepared to the utmost of your ability. Now what's left is the less logical aspect, the less logical modality of like your brain is like, well, now you just have to believe it's enough. Do you have enough reason to do that? No, you haven't won yet. But you play worse when you don't believe you can do it. And so it's like, well, shit, bro. You kind of have to tap into a little bit more of that like spiritual. Some people, you cannot like the, spiritual, not logic. It's not grounded in logic and science, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
grounded in 2 + 2 = 4, right?
You just gotta believe in yourself, like is kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like very, very compelling chapter in a lot of ways because I think it just continues to add that pressure to Isagi's mental.
Yeah. Can I be honest?
I
Already
do
better game than Nigerian match.
already better game. Holy shit, like night and day.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll add on. I find it interesting that this next bit is going to be a corner kick.
Mm-hmm. We don't see those too often.
You don't see, I don't think we really see that ever in Blue Lock.
Mm.
Two, Bachira being the one to kick is also kind of funny. It's just like, is he the shooter? Like is that?
Well, Isagi's got
like,
pretty good passes, or not Isagi. Bachira's got pretty good passes.
Yeah, but I feel like Bachira's gonna just try to do it directly, right? Like,
Nah, no
himself.
way. No way, no way, no way. Like I feel like if you're going for a direct, you got to have like Rin do that. I think.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was like.
But
kind
I
of
think
surprised.
I think the reason is like you want Rin to have goal scoring opportunity, and so you have him on the pitch. But yeah, I don't like we've seen a corner kick in the Manshine match. We do a corner kick from some random on Manshine to what's his name's not Ryu. He's the dude that was training Nagi, tall, lanky dude.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I don't remember his name, but we do a corner kick there, and then he passes
Augie,
it.
I think.
Augie, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Augie and Nagi type shit. So like yeah, we've seen a couple of corner kicks, but we don't.
Mhm.
It's not something that we see super duper often.
Yeah,
Um,
I wonder if it's a moment of like additional tension or a moment of like Isagi catching his breath. Because like I imagine it's gonna be a bit of a
Dude,
tenser affair.
yeah, no, Isagi's not Isagi's got that face where it's like he's not in flow, he's trying to figure
Yeah.
shit out. He's being pressed. Cuz
By the way,
s-
this
by the way,
like
yeah.
Hugo's not touching him.
By the way, bro, sweat, eye flare, no ego, he doesn't look calm. Oh yeah, dude, he's not having a good time right now. Holy shit.
Yeah. By the way, looking like this and not being like pressed or fucking, like fouled, crazy. My guy, Hugo's not looking at him.
Bro, pressure's on. Everyone needs you to perform, show up and show out.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um
it's real. And it's really unfortunate that Isagi's about to take this corner kick because obviously that's why he's so pressed.
um Yeah, no, like
Hey,
like
hey, if I'm in the stands, I'm like, hey man, you're not shooting, right?
yeah, no. Isagi save Society, please. Yeah, flow's a mix of stress and excitement. Right now, it's just stress. Yeah, he's got it fucked up. He's got it really fucked up.
Mhm.
Like 9 out of 10 chapter, man. I really like this. This is like
Yeah, it
really
was it
good
was
stuff.
really fucking great, dude. It's even better to imagine like the safest possible thing for like that can happen, right? Is they win this game and Isagi just disproves Hugo here and now.
Hmm.
I'm not a fan of it personally, but like it would still technically work in the context of this match.
Hmm.
Um, I it does invite this like very funny thought of like, damn, bro, you just gonna breeze through the next game or like what are we doing here?
Yeah, you just don't care. It's like, yeah, whatever. Just get rest,
Yeah,
guys. Yo, just go
yeah,
out there, get
guys,
cardio. Don't get hurt.
dude, guys, everybody, it's cool. We learned everything. Like all the lessons, we got it. We just have to like go and play soccer now.
We learned everything. Yeah. Um.
I have nothing left to teach you. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Shit is so funny. Like, wow. Coach, I can't believe that's the last of my insecurities and doubts. I guess I'm a complete player. Tap me up.
Yeah. I mean, shit. He got it, all of them. Um.
Fucking ego stands up. He's like, bro, I can't believe you hit plat. Nice.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. But yeah, no, great chapter. Great chapter.
Yeah,
Um.
I gotta say, Hugo's one of the faster, like
He's standing up
one of
as
the
interesting, bro. He's standing up as
yeah
interesting for sure.
he's one of the more impressive like mini antagonists
Hmm.
we've had so far.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's
Um,
cool.
dude, I am gonna go pee a fucking fountain out. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna burst.
And
I'll
go
be
do your
right
thing,
back.
chat.
Just
Imagine
call me
he's.
chat.
I did. My bad, bro.
Okay.
Let's see. Imagine an Isagi depression arc where he's crying while reading hate comments after losing the game. I won't imagine that. Thank you. That sounds like some shit that would be bad for my mental health. But I'll imagine that about another character that I like less or something. Um, let's see. Yeah, Kaiser's my favorite blue character. We're going 3 chapters for 3 chapters. Hugo obliterates. Kaiser very much benefited over the course of like a very long arc. I don't know how the chapter to chapter comparison works. I can only really think of Kaiser as a complete character unless I go back through and do a reread. But Hugo is like fascinating right now. Hugo's interesting. Do I think he has as much upside as like Kaiser? I don't know. That'd be tough. Kaiser has a lot of upside. Kaiser's definitely like one of Blue Luck's best characters. And I say that as someone that like used to fucking like. I mean, I still have some level. I fuck with it now because Isagi came out on top. But like, dude, when Kaiser was cooking my goat, I was like, dude, fuck this guy. I'm gonna fucking kill him myself. Isagi, move. I got it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah, no, he's Hugo has been quite interesting. And so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. Let's see. Yeah, Kagurabachi chapter will be up next, and then JJK. I'm curious to see if Kreams will have too much to say on this one. But I feel like we got at least like some interesting things to pull from here. Just a little bit of a continuation of what we've seen before. Some crazy stuff. Let's see. Kaiser would kick your head off. Nah, not of my goats. His ore was on the line. Oh man, I can see it now. Isagi bench against the France versus Japan rematch. He gets subbed in at halftime. The crowd starts chanting Yoichi, feed me Kaneshiro. Holy. Yeah. No strikers aiming with Kaiser off the pitch unless it's Shido's crazy ass. Type. Dude, it's kind of crazy to think that like the scaling is kind of wild, bro. Because Shido's crazy. IQ kind of cooked Shido. So is it like IQ over Kaiser over Shido? Is that the thought? I don't know. In any case, Young Tomorrow, thank you for the 100 bits. Great Kagurabachi chapter this week. My main questions coming out of this chapter are: will Shiro create a new sword or reforge Enten? And do we get a training arc next? Or are we getting a time skip? I don't know. Time skips, I feel like I haven't seen like a very large time skip in a while. I feel like a time skip would also be tough. To time skip out of this, you'd have to explain like why they're allowed to leave, like why they're alive and stuff like that. I'd be pretty confused. So we definitely need a little bit more before something like that were to happen. As for a new blade, I feel like he's going to reforge Enten. The reason just being because like Samura put in so much work to reforge it, and we have Soga acknowledging that he did like he did fix it, basically. Like he stopped it from turning to dust. So like I feel like the only reason he would do that, and the only reason it's been reinforced so much, is that Chihiro is probably going to reforge Enten. And that's the way I see it. It makes more sense for Chihiro to like take the building blocks of something that him and his dad worked on and evolve it even further without his father. So yeah, that's kind of how I see it. I made it to stream. We're up. Yo, what up, Strawberry Fish? BR, your narrator hatred been rubbing off on me more and more every chapter. You know, that's something like I always feel weird about. I feel like I have a responsibility to not overdo any like negativity. I just have it. I'm sorry, I can't really fuck with the narration like that too much. Rin jumped over a car in his one shot. He's definitely got motion, just not over Kaiser. Yeah, Rin's got motion, but Shido beat his ass. So Shido's got motion squared for sure. Yeah, I don't know. 11 out of 15 pages with dialogue. This chapter was egregious. I think the chapter was cool. And I think the dialogue isn't the issue. A lot of it being narrated. I feel like Hokuzono, once again, is going for the aura. And it's not necessarily always working. Now, I'll say this when... I'll save a lot of my specific criticisms, or even just points. I don't even know if they're heavy criticisms. I'll save a lot of my points for when Kreams gets back, but yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, this narrator was already a yapper, despite becoming a negative with how much it's utilized to tell us shit that's showing us. Hokuzono has to chill on that. Yeah, even if you ignore, like, you say, like, translation things are ignoring the, words. Like, I'll go through, and I'm gonna do the thing I don't like doing again. I'm just gonna say the points of narration that I feel like were most necessary once Kreams gets back. So I'll let him get into his thoughts first. Throw tomato. No, I'm fucking with nah. He probably have something interesting to say, and then we'll get into kind of what my perspective on it is. But I did like the chapter. Like I don't want to like mislead you all and think like it was ass or something. I thought it was fun. Can't wait for Soga to slash dimensions into the storehouse looking for Hakuri. Holy fuck. Hokuzono, do not let that shit happen, bro. Please. God. Please, please, please. Let's see. IQ's putting collars on people and shit. He might be weird too. Yeah, he's probably super weird. What remains of the two sword fighters? Yeah, gang, I'm staring at a page. Here's the thing, right? Like, I don't think that it's necessary for every single bit of narration to be informative, right? If it has aura, that's not the problem. It's just, does it have enough aura to overturn the fact that it's redundant, right? Because that's kind of what it is. I think certain things, I think Gege's narration can even be redundant sometimes, right? I think like Gege's narration can be redundant sometimes. But it's like it's so cool that it doesn't matter, right? Repetition adds to momentum. Yeah, it just depends, right? Sometimes you're not going to think it does. Sometimes you are going to. So like I said, we'll take it on a case by case basis. I'm not a big fan of narration. Like, let an actual character say it. Narration was also my primary issue with the Chimerian arc. It never bothered me with the Chimerian arc. I think that narration is a tool, just like character dialogue is. So like if a character saying something could be boring and egregious, I think it could be for like it could be for a narrator too. Like for example, I think you see it in Dragon Ball sometimes. Maybe you see it in One Piece too. I don't know, but it's like the person is throwing out their attack and it's like, wow, this is their most powerful attack. Everybody get down. It's like, yeah, whether or not you make a character say that or the narrator say it, if you just make it so direct and it doesn't inform us about anything more, or just add anything to the scene, it's pretty boring, or even just like a bit, it bogs down the scene. So I don't think it's a narration issue. I think it's just a general, like, how are you using this tool issue.
Are we on Bocce?
Yeah, we just generally talking about Bocce, but I kind of got into Blue Lock talk, so Chad is like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, they're chomping at the bit to hear what you have to say. Get into it, bro.
About Bocce?
About Bocce, bro.
Yeah, let me pull it up, dude. This is like a very quick side thing, if you don't mind, a little bit of fluff. And all I ask is that you and everybody in chat just takes the question. It's gonna take 30 seconds, all right, in and out. Super quick question. If you had the ability to wag it, would you? Like a dog, yes. Same mechanism.
Side to side?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't... right? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Would you use it exclusively for, like, sexual situations? Or would there be, like, bro, you want to go to the movies? Like a...
Dude. Well, up and down is already it's already a function you have, right? It's a side to side. It would be like this, right?
You know what it is? It's... Because you're not erect, right? It's just, like, you're at erect length, but without the firmness. So it is full tail mechanics. Yeah. No, I'm talking like
it's prehensile. It's prehensile.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Would you?
Because I think it'd be so funny, bro. It'd be really like, because I'm thinking about it, like, hypothetically. My girl says, you want to go? Yeah. Dude, I'm not saying shit anymore. I'm not saying shit anymore, right? I'm not saying shit anymore.
Like, bro, I would do the little pant and everything, just to, like, really
I kind of like
sell it.
I'm kind of like Loki. I think, and this is just my opinion, I kind of want my girl to, like, you know what I mean? Like, are you know what I mean? Like,
affirmation.
Yeah, kind of like,
hey, bro, I knew it.
Come on, man.
Dude.
Yeah, come on, man.
The only drawback is if it's fully involuntary, like it is with dogs, and just like an expression of excitement.
No.
And it's just for
bad.
like,
because now you just have, because we already have that, right? Getting bricked. If you're just like, dude, it doesn't have to be even like horniness. Sometimes it just happens. But now if you have another mode of which that happens, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I'm like, yeah, bro, you want to go to McDonald's and you hit me with a on the steering wheel.
That's insane. Yeah, no, ew. Put that away, like, right? I think if they were involuntary, you'd have to start wearing like a cup.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Like,
but if it's voluntary, if it's like, hit this button and you get to voluntarily wag your shit, yeah. Beep.
But if it's like, anytime you get like excited about doing something.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah,
because I get excited about a lot of shit, bro. I don't know if I could do that.
Me either, because if I can control it, fuck yes, right, for that situation. And also just like, I also think too, there is like a earnestness to doing it that just like is only there for like a small sliver of time, right? But like, there's a playfulness. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a playfulness to it, right? And Erection's like, it's committal, you're already kind of in the realm of like,
I think it's also been can I say something honest? I think it's genuinely been over sexualized. Like, I think it's like, and let me not get too crazy, right? But it's just like, okay, can I not just be bricked because I love you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, because it's like this, right? Sometimes it's like, okay, yes, am I horny? Sure. But sometimes I'm just feeling the love, and that's when the tail wag would come in clutch.
Dude, tap in for a sec, right? She's coming home.
Kinda. Like like, bro. Can I be honest with you? It's sort of like it's a little bit less. It's sort of like, you know, you're putting your dick on the table a lot less, right? It's a lot more. Yeah. It's a lot more. It's a lot more
jovial.
chill.
It's like whimsical. Yeah, it's whimsical.
Whimsical. Yeah. It's whimsical. I be fucking with that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I kind of do be fucking with that. Yeah.
Because the other thing too is, right, she can come home tired, right? You're fully erect. It's like,
you know, exactly. And it's like, sometimes I didn't mean it like that. Sometimes it's just like, I'm actually just, I love you. I'm happy you're home.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then
you,
the other one, it's like, aw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because what it is you could leave the erections for the sex.
Like when it's time to get serious.
And then you can just wag your shit.
Heartwarming shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, okay, because I'm thinking like, okay, if I'm on the opposite end, right, and I come home and my girl sees me and her boobs are like on their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what it goes well.
Come on. You're that happy to see me. Oh, you know what I mean? I get that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought you were gonna be on some bullshit. That was actually that was real as fuck, bro.
It just like, bro, wiggle physics have like a lot of whimsy to it. Like they induce joy.
No, I fuck with that, bro. I do fuck with that. No, that's tough. That's tough.
So I'm also thinking like, dude, how fucking like funny, but also like a little adorable it would be if you're like, you know, if she's watching TikToks of like a dog or whatever, and you see her shit going.
You know, bro.
Damn, man, like cute video, huh? Like, look at you. Look, freaking.
Island, listen, man. I think that's not. We might gotta look into that. Like, science might gotta get on that one, bro.
Anybody here like have a patent on boob shakers? How we feeling?
Holy fuck! No, that's a really funny one, bro. No, that's crazy. Wag before I Swiss cheese your ass is crazy, bro. I think you might gotta Swiss cheese me. I gotta say that for my loved ones, bro.
Like, somebody's first chat being about this topic saying cooking is fucking hilarious.
Oh fuck.
Oh man. But yeah, as for Big Bocce, we got to see what the Black Flames do. By the way, it must be so depressing if you're Samura that like this trump card ass move of burning your own life away just means you fight the guy on even ground. That's all it means. You get to the starting line. Wow. That's a bummer.
I can out heal you now. Thanks. By the way, not heal my previous wounds, just the ones I already have.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like people saying once you get past Aizen's Kyoka Suigetsu, you got him. It's like no. Once you get past Aizen's Kyoka Suigetsu, now you can start fighting Aizen. Yeah. Right? This is what it reminded me of, because it's like, all right, we got past the
instant kill sphere.
Yeah. Okay, we got him now. No, he's still there.
Yeah.
He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Not only does he have all of his other sword abilities, he's also the greatest swordsman. Maybe alive. Fuck.
Maybe ever.
Yeah. Shit.
He did that when he was 18.
Dude, no. By the way, when he was 18, every fight became an execution. Wow. So before that, you actually got to fight. It was like, no, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Crazy.
By the way, Chihiro, like, from his perspective, Chihiro, bum. Like, of the family.
He's like, dude, come on, bro. You don't have any sword skill. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, you're like 15, 16? Jesus.
No, dude, you're 8. No, you're 18.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god.
Oh,
nah, no. Bro, I gotta send you up to my sister.
Yeah.
No, that's Chihiro being faulty product after having Sharingan is crazy. Thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, nah. By the way, this is him after he learned White Purity style. He actually would have been cut down instantly.
It's like 1 minute before he learned that, he would have died. Just being around him.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah.
I gotta say though, Samura, I thought Samura would kind of have a better fight, because Samura is consistently shown to be like a top 3 swordsman. He was the best swordsman before this. Yeah. So like, damn, dude, like the gap is this big. Like it's not even contention, because like the way the chapter kind of ends makes you feel like no, nothing changed for Soga. Like this is still an execution with extra steps. You know when Sukuna was like, "You're just the fish with like slightly harder scales," but like for real, fuck.
He was for real then too, bro. It's okay. Like, bro,
All right, bro. Old wounds.
yeah, but for real, it's like, dude, Gojo died. Let's see. Yeah, just like the old days with some blood running down your cheek. Yo, you're an actual psychopath. Yeah, no,
Dude. You know, it wasn't a terrible narration box this time. And now as both men draw their swords, the rubble begins to melt from the heat, and within that surreal miasma, they meet at the very apex of swordplay. It wasn't bad.
we'll talk.
It wasn't bad.
Talk about the narration in a second. I think someone did a count, like 11 of the 15 pages had narration boxes in them, which isn't necessarily like the way to it's not necessarily the way in which you need to evaluate narration, but I didn't necessarily like every single time. Okay, let's see here though. So yeah, overall the chapter, you know, kind of interesting. There are a few panels here that felt, like not weird in a bad way, just weird in a way that felt like pretty different from Kagurabachi. Like the Magatsumi's power to consume life focuses entirely on one man. That panel just, it was like, wow, I don't feel like Hokuzono's ever drawn anything like this before. Like just
It was a
paneling wise.
awkward frame. Dude, it looked like a quick time event in a video game.
Yeah, I don't even dislike it. It was just fascinating. It was just interesting.
You know what? It's this Guitar Hero angle where you see like the next button coming down, and you're like,
gotcha. Yeah, no, okay, kind of what you mean. Yeah, no. So like here, I'm gonna go through. I told Chad I would do this, right? And I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna personal opinion, not writing advice. I'm just gonna go through and pick out the ones that I feel like pages that I feel like the narration boxes were or weren't needed, right? So like it's like the black flames fed by the spark of life. Let me be generous. Let me give you that. Let me give you the next page, right? The effect covers everything in the range of Samura's awareness. Its power surpasses the Magatsumi's. Cool, we need to know that, right? The next one is kind of crazy, right? The Magatsumi's power focuses entirely on one man. I could get that from your paneling. Hokuzono, trust yourself. You're actually really good at that. And then the fact that you also make all of Magatsumi's effects stop happening to other people, I could figure. And
I think, real quick, do you think Samura's healing? I forgot his name. Like his arms being torn off. You remember the one? Remember the one dude, the Hishiku member who was like boxing, and his arms kept getting cut off by Yura.
Yeah. Wait.
Can't remember his name.
His arms kept getting cut off by Yura.
They kept getting cut off. Like Azami, yeah, Azami.
Oh, you're talking about Azami.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just kept them alive. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking about. Yeah, I don't think Azami. Yeah, let's see.
Not Hishiku. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Azami. Because I was like, man, if Samura's, this might be like a nice get out of jail free card for Azami to kind of get his shit back.
Yeah.
Low-key.
I don't know. Yeah, he just seemed to not have them die. In response, Samura applies the full force of his black flames to himself. I don't know. Maybe whatever. I feel like we can kind of get away with that. The power to annihilate all life, counteracted by marginally stronger power to restore all life. What remains are the two sword fighters. Is that? I feel like we get that. I feel like we don't. I feel like it's okay. It's not that we just don't need it. It's that it's not really cool to read. It's that it doesn't flow well. I don't know. It's not very interesting. I feel like this dueling with only their raw bodies returning to their point of origin. That to me is really cool. I really like that. Right.
It's redundant because you just say it twice, basically.
Yeah. You could just leave that dueling with only the robot. That was just cool, right?
Actually, this is a real quick thing. I find Samura's threat really interesting. I'll reduce you to the brink of death and return you to your dungeon is not I'm gonna kill you, because they still want the Magatsumi to not be wielded by anybody. So are they just waiting for Soga to just age out? Like what's the plan here? Because eventually you're just kicking the can down the road.
If you kill him, you disconnect. Like you kill all of the sword bearers. Remember that's that's why Samurai killed Uruha and then brought him back to disconnect him from the enchanted blade. Because if you kill him, he's basically central, right? If you kill him, everybody dies.
Uh, we haven't met the other ones yet, right?
No, we haven't met the other ones. I think you can presume Sammer just doesn't want to murk them off.
Okay, because like the Cloud Gouger's gone, so there's just like one less sword
Mm-hmm.
in the world. Um, wait, I forget. Is the N10 connected to it, or is it
I
just
don't think
separate?
I think the intent is entirely separate.
Okay, so Samurai is very willing to give up his own life.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves four more swords, right?
Yeah. Well, Kumayuri is not contracted to Uruha anymore. So like three. He's like
Okay,
doing this to preserve three lives basically.
or and then we don't know about the other two,
No.
do we? Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, no, that's how I read it at least. I don't know. I don't dislike narration in general. Something about the way Hokuzono narrates in these boxes is just a lot worse. Because like ever since he was entrusted with the Zenuchi Enchanted Blade at age 19, Erudo became an execution. A little wordy, but I don't mind that. That's cool. Um, it's like it's fine. It's dope, right? I fuck with it. Their dialogue throughout this entire thing is pretty cool. I mean, I generally rock with it. I'm okay with the narration on that double spread just because it frames the scene pretty well. It's like composed in
Mm-hmm.
the gaps between them. I thought it was cool. Um, let's see. Yeah, like that's cool. You know, I think Hokuzono struggles from a thing that I said, I felt like I said before, which is like it feels very much like obviously when you're narrating, you're trying to say some shit that's cool. You're trying to make some shit that's cool, but it feels like it. I can feel the effort to try to make a cool line. Um, and it has
I
like
think
a
it's
rebound
fine.
effect personally.
It's not super egregious. The the thing that did that I noticed is like a funny little quirk
Mm-hmm.
was this not airport style scene, but like that thing where they kind of went to the Mind Palace to
Mm-hmm.
look at Chihiro cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it just sort of it made me wonder like Samura preserving his own sword was the what do you call it? That was the response to that. I thought that was interesting because
Mm-hmm.
like okay, if you want to say he's still running the healing on Chihiro to like get him out of there, or arguably, and this was like my impression, he's preserving the sword with the intention of like
Someone
Chihiro
of
picking it up and somebody
yeah.
else getting it.
Mm-hmm.
In which case it's probably gonna be Iori, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Dallas Donuts, like that's her sword.
I don't know, and I could see that. I could see that. I don't know. He probably wouldn't want that, but I
Oh,
could
and
see.
dude, if I'm being honest, just real quick, right? If it is, I think one of the cooler things we can see, and we haven't really seen it in the present day yet, is Chihiro being a swordsmith, which is like what he was doing for most of his life.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be very interesting to see him like work on the swords. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he's been wielding one for like the entire manga, but it is constantly reinforced that it's like
Not his forte. Like
not his
yeah.
forte. It's not the shit he was brought up on.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be
Yeah.
like it would just if not for this, it would just be a cool moment for me, like on my Kagurabachi wish list.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. And yeah, Demon, I agree. The narration feels a bit more superfluous than detrimental. It's not that it ruins anything. It's just that it's like Hokuzono in many other respects seems very
Mm.
efficient and or confident. This feels like
Mm.
something antithetical to that. It's kind of like
It was a wordy chapter.
it's
I'll give you that.
it's
It was a very wordy
and I don't just
chapter.
have a problem with the wordiness of it. It's like, dude, when Tagashi is being wordy in the fucking like you know we're seeing political warfare go down, bro,
Mm.
go off. You have to do
Yeah,
that. There's a lot of
especially
information.
because every character is doing
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
like they're not talking.
But when you're writing something that, in my opinion, is a lot simpler conceptually, I feel like you benefit from focusing on that more. And I don't think that a lot of the narration accomplishes that, right? Let's see,
Mm.
narration needs to add something of value, whether it by further setting a tone additive to a scene or adding important information we wouldn't get otherwise. And nearly half of Hokuzono's narration doesn't check either boxes, which is like basically what I feel. I feel like Hokuzono's narration is mostly an attempt to be informatively cool, but
Mm.
it's not super duper necessarily informative, nor is it super. It's not flavor text either. It's not particularly cool, which is like once again,
Mm.
is it the worst thing in the world? Like as a flaw for Hokuzono to have as a writer, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like I don't know if you needed to tell me that like Samura focuses healing on himself and that like the Magatsumi focused on him. Like I don't know, the pointing and all of the shit dissipating. It's just like it's a little bit of like I'm curious what he decides to allot time to if that isn't the focus. But I don't know. But yeah.
No, that's very fair.
Hmm.
Like honestly, this was one of the more packed Kagurabachi chapters I think we've ever gotten. I'll say this though, what a way for Samurai to go out, man. This is.
But by the way, great panel at the end there. Chihiro burning this fight into his eyes. Because by the way, he did that with Yaoi Purity style, right? Where he saw Iori do it and was like, oh, got it, whatever. It'd be very cool to see him. Because I feel like this is what Hokuzono's going to do, right? At some point, we're going to see him fight someone that's much weaker than Soga, but maybe even stronger than him, and be like, "Oh,"
which is crazy, by the way.
If he doesn't have N10, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that fuck him up if he doesn't have N10, which he might not for a while, right? It might be a forced like nerf arc, and it might be like, wow, this guy is nothing compared to him. I can deal with this. It's going to happen. It's going to be like, dude, I've seen the pinnacle of sword fighting. You're not that. Die. I don't know. That's how I see it.
You know what I'm weirdly worried about? I'm worried about if Chihiro's gonna have enough time to come back, like rehab wise. Because I'm thinking, okay, the chance that Samurai does some shit that like permanently speed bumps, or just temporarily speed bumps Soga. Is very slim. Like at the last couple, like the three little panels at the end of the chapter, kind of imply that he just got fucking nuked. There's sort of this like,
well, how do you? You have to hurry up.
Yeah, like he's fine. He's actually just gonna continue doing what he's gonna do 5 minutes before this fight started, right? And Chihiro, like, what are you gonna like? You need to take 5, bro. Like in 5 minutes, he's gonna kill 100,000 people.
Yeah. Not only do you need to take 5, healing isn't enough. You can't win if you fight him 100 times like this. You're not good. Like you gotta get stronger too. So yeah.
Like unless Shiba's gonna put him in the Phantom Zone, I don't necessarily know how they're gonna like, buy time here.
Shiba's like, hey, listen. When I teleport, I go into another pocket dimension in which time is slowed by 1,000,000 times. I'm gonna send you there for 2 minutes. You're gonna come out with long hair and so much more aura. Watch this. Go.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume Samurai will do enough for Yura to come back, and that's how we get our break. Maybe some infighting as well.
Oh, sorry, cut out. Dude, I am kind of glad it bumped that kind of cut out when it did, because I stubbed my toe on my table leg. I squealed like a baby. Oh my god.
Good timing, bro. That's good timing. Let's see. As for the chapter, I'd say this was like 7.5, 8 out of 10. Like good chapter. I rocked with it.
No, I'm gonna lean more on the 8. I felt with the last 2 panels heavy, like the last 2 double spreads.
Fair.
Dude, Soga's fit is really clean though.
I
really like it.
But good stuff.
Hey Hansel, you're late.
Let's see. And so he gets lonely without you. Before we jump into JJK,
you know what? I shouldn't have said anything. That's my bad.
By the way, I knew you were gonna notice. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Fucking hell. Oh, your streaming forgot about you guys. Fuck you, Hansel. Like, we didn't even notice, honestly. BR especially. I mean, me especially. Holy shit. Oh, can I run that back, chat? Will you allow me the privilege and honor of running that back? See? Honor. Fuck, you guys eat that shit up, huh? Yum, 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 yum. How's everybody doing? I want to see what the Grammys are like right now. I want to see the news about the Grammys right now. Grammys results. Let's see. Who is winning? Jesus Christ, dude. Kendrick Lamar has the most nominations with 9. GNX is Lamar's 5th consecutive. Is the first artist to achieve that feat according to Variety. Okay, so they're not saying who the winners are. Okay, there we go. Best contemporary country album. I don't care. Best Musica Urbana album. I don't know. Why is it in Spanish? Okay, it's Bad Bunny. Best New Artist, Olivia Dean. Have not heard of her. Best Rap Album, GMX, Kendrick Lamar. Nice. I really thought it was gonna be like God Sort Him Out, to be honest with you, but I could see GNX winning just on popularity. Best Music Video, Anxiety by Doechii. For Best Music Video? Sure. Best Contemporary Classical Composition. Okay. Who the fuck is Ortiz? Yang? Okay. I don't wanna my head's gonna hurt. Best Classical Instrumental, Best Audiobook. What? Meditations, the reflections of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Oh my god. Best Comedy Album, Your Friend Nate Bargatze. They give Grammys to anybody and their fucking moms, huh? Producer of the Year, Best Engineered Album. Oh my god, I'm fucking damn. If I was way more into music, this shit would have a lot more of an impact on me. For any big music fans here in the Honored Ones chat, can I just launder your opinions? Just let me just express some shit, and I'll just like sign my name at the end if that's cool. I'll do it anyway, really. Was a certain Nagi agenda discussed during Blue Lock? I think he may well be suited to being number one. Well, Hansel, we finished speaking about Blue Lock, so tough shit. You should have gotten here earlier.
We're having a Blue Lock conversation?
No. Hansel was just like, I was saying something about Blue Lock, and I tuned it out.
I think the Nagi suited to be number one thing. You know, total belief in himself makes
no, Hansel. No, please don't actually say that, Hansel. I'll fucking cry myself to bed right now. This is like actually hurtful. Do something funny, Kreams.
Wait. Let me get this thought out first, because this might want to be a segment, right? So let me just get this out before we derail. Just this, what I'm gonna say is not gonna be a segment. Your reaction might be. Chat, get ready to clip this. In reference to like Blue Lock episode Nagi, I think Loki and Nagi's conversation tying back to this could be very interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Nagi Ultimate. It was just basically a thing where Loki had a conversation with Nagi towards the end of that like spin-off manga, where he's like, oh yeah, that absolute and total belief in yourself that can either lead to complete ruin or take you to be the best, just depending on like if you can stick with it. Yeah.
That is very Nagi coded.
Yeah. So curious to see what that is. Okay, please, how did Hansel hurt your feelings?
Do something funny, Kreams. I came to stream and you're just naming random album titles. You're losing me. A viewer is leaving every second. She's right, because I saw the viewer numbers go down, and
they're higher than when I left, I think.
Are they? I don't think that was the case. And here's the thing, right? That's my self-esteem number.
We were at 49. We're at 53 now, bro. We're chilling.
Guys, please don't leave. I love you, all of you.
Someone leave just because he said that. I love you, bro.
No, please. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I don't love anything.
Whoa, nobody said that. Nobody told you to do that part either. Why are you like this? Right?
I don't know. You love to go to the bathroom, and it was just me and the number.
Yeah, tight, bro. Maybe you should take that thing where you hide the viewers. That might be better for you. You should maybe just hide the viewers, right?
Oh my god, it's at 47. Oh my god, it's up. Oh my god, people left.
Bro, don't worry about it, bro. The Streamlabs shows me a more accurate number. Please relax. Take a second. Breathe, bro. Breathe.
Oh fuck.
Let's see.
Special Great Spider, thank you for being I almost said my best friend. Holy shit. Subscribe to tier 1.
You weren't, bro, please, God, tell me you weren't about to say my best friend, bro.
It really was, dude. Like, it was gonna be a joke, but it almost slipped out too naturally for my liking.
Holy shit, dude. Holy fuck. That's really funny. Kreams, you weren't gonna say that, dude. Thank you for being my best friend. Holy fuck. Dude. Dude, that's actually not a bad line, bro. We record you saying thank you so much for subbing my besto friendo. That might not be a bad fucking like voice line there. Dude, let's see though. Kreams only responded to Hansel while you were gone, by the way. Tell me that's not true.
Untrue. I was also looking at Demon's chats.
Okay.
Kreams, why are you trying to do Grammys commentary when you don't give a fuck about music, but you guys do? And I like to appeal to you guys as much as I can. Please don't leave.
Okay, so let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. The new Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, yes.
Oh, this is Villainous.
Dude,
Hey, what up, Special Great Spider? And Villainous type shit.
Hey, Villainous. Nice alt. You know, nice to see you. Familiar face.
Dude, you're like a cop.
I...
like I don't know. I just don't like seeing you in like, bro. Don't interact with the people I'm interacting with, bro. Go fucking eat a donut and like tell people when they can cross the street. What are you doing?
What the fuck? It's not a one interaction per streamer. Like, what the fuck? There's two of us.
Bro said, hey, Villainous W alt, bro. Are you trying to like fucking buy weed off of her? Like, I don't know. The whole interaction just felt very legal, bro. Nah.
Oh fuck.
My pants are sticky icky. Wow. Grown man.
Why did we both read it, bro? Why is that the one that stuck out? We missed. There was a few in between those last two.
Oh fuck. Yeah. By the way, we read that at the same time through internet delay. That was like, that was crazy. But yeah, no. No, dude. Fucking. What a fun chapter. There's actually a lot of stuff to talk about here. A lot of discourse surrounding it. What I gotta say right now, bro, is dead ass, bro. Fuck your goat. Yuji actually pisses on that nigga, bro. Holy shit. Yeah. By the way, blocking that shit, mini dismantles. Yuji, did you even see Sukuna do that? Like, I know he did that during Shinjuku Shodan, bro. How'd you know he did that, bro?
Dude, I gotta say two things. One, the color pages have been great. I've enjoyed all of them.
Not true. You said one was ass.
You don't like this one?
No, not true. You said one was ass. I'm just calling you out.
Which one?
You said one with like cool colors was like or warm colors was pretty shit. I think it was like
I didn't say it was shit. I just said. Wait, I didn't say anything negative. Why are you gaslighting me?
I'm not gaslighting you. You're getting cooked. But anyways, go ahead.
Okay, whatever. So, by the way, the little catch of Yuji, the little note of Yuji catching Three-Eyed Guy's axe without using cursed energy was really interesting. So, two things, right? If Yuji, like without any cursed energy reinforcement, has gotten physically stronger since he was a teenager, holy shit, it's really showing. Because he was just a guy in this moment, right? Just a guy with a hand.
He's definitely using cursed energy. He was using dismantles to stop it.
I thought that came after, right? Because like the initial catch seemed like it was
he stops it. He's not touching it. Who the hell is he? Or in the like official translations, let's see.
Oh, it's not even touching him.
Yeah, that's the same. And and you just look at it, right? You just look at it's the same sort of visual that was happening when Sukuna stopped Maki's blade and Yuta's blade.
Respect Goatski. Who is? I don't even know like what you're goatifying. I don't know his base name.
So yeah, what little bro in bottom right is saying, I think basically is that he's like not sensing like the accumulation of curse energy for reinforcement until it hits his fist, which is what's so impressive. Gotcha. That's the way I see it, at least.
See, I thought it was just like a total cursed energy thing, but yeah, I mean, if you want to say the dismantle is hitting first, which by the way, like very funny side note, is there are those like little cuts or are they like part of the pattern of the axe?
No, I think they're. Oh, are you talking about on the handle?
Yeah.
No, I think no. That's just part of the design.
Okay.
That's so, like it's like wrapped almost or gilded on there. Yeah, no, the little cuts are only happening on the blade. He's doing it so they don't touch him directly. Now, why? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's just for aura. Like when Sukuna did it on Soul Split, it makes sense. You don't want it to touch you; it'll cleave through you.
Yeah,
you're just doing that for the aura, Yuji. You know you didn't need to do that.
Also, like, bro, probably couldn't. There's like no version of whatever combination of techniques you have where like this gets through, right? Blood manipulation, you can reinforce it. Base body,
that's what I meant. He was just flexing. He was just flexing. But yeah, in any case, he did it to grab Yuta's blade too. Yeah, and that's why I think Sukuna was doing it for the aura. But in any case, maybe unless you want to say like maybe it could have hurt him in base, yada yada, right? That shit was tough. By the way, this might be we might be going panel by panel because there's a lot of shit in here.
There's a lot. It was a very packed chapter.
He's an Earthling. He has the presence of a Kalyan. Oh no.
Real quick side tangent. Leaks coming back for JJK.
Been back since the Maharaga shit, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, it's really ramped up. I think the 2 chapters ago, really, it was just bad, dude. They leaked on Tuesday.
That's insane.
Like that's insane. Like I don't know what the hell's happening, but like the guy Miyamura was bribing. Business has been bad for a while. He's ready to sell. Holy shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just wanted to comment on that. It's been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Just like how early these chapters are leaked. Because like this reads, by the way, like an old chapter now because of this shit. But yeah, just quick little side thing. You're saying?
So I'm kind of reading between the officials and TCB just because whatever. I didn't even touch any cursed energy from him until he collected it in his fist. I don't know if we've ever had a statement like this to compare it to, but it's pretty cool. And then, hey, bro, you seem pretty sturdy. This probably won't kill you. Bam! Black Flash. Bro.
By the way, okay. So, on-demand Black Flash.
Don't know about that. I don't know yet. That's the thing. Because
here's the thing. Like
it's scary. It framed as if it is. It's scary if he can do that. It's scary if he can do that. But it's like, no way. No way. Right?
Here's what I'm thinking. There's a more oriful answer that still kind of keeps the integrity of a Black Flash being random and also like keeps Yuji's aura, right? Lock in with me for a sec, right?
Type shit, okay.
It's like 1 in 10.
Like 1 in 10 is disgusting, by the way.
Disgusting,
Yuji loves
so for
combos.
Yuji, right? So whenever Yuji's like, he has to do like a little head count, right? Just to like, because his odds are so high compared to everybody else that he's like, bro, if I punch you, like I really can't. I have to use a different technique. I can't even risk it. Fuck.
He's like, no, but you're sturdy though, but you're tough, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not gonna hit you that hard though. Bam, like fucking yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck,
dude, him.
Yeah,
bro, he bounced for me. He said bounce for me.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bro did a zigzag.
No, that's crazy.
Bro, dude, he had him bleeding out both the 2 lower eyes.
That's
fucking hysterical.
That's not what's the case. Those are his tattoos, bro. Just go up.
Oh, are they? Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Like those are like the markings on his face. I don't even know if those are tattoos, but those are like the markings on his face.
Yeah. My bad. I got lost in the moment.
You know, don't ever do it again. Not fucking with you.
Dude, him just like hitting the humans for politics was really funny. I thought it was like a neat detail.
He's like, well, yeah. Like, I mean, would it not look crazy if I just got the aliens?
It's like, bro, I don't know.
I mean, kind of true. Kill him? No, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, bro. Kill him? Does Yuji seem like a, yeah, dude, kill the aliens. They're different from us kind of guy? I can't believe Gege stole the idea for piercing Blood Viper. I can't either. I wrote that shit so long ago. It's so crazy.
You know who Kreams voted for? Fuck you, Sleeping Nature. Oh, man. What did you think of him not killing Surge Rules a lot?
Dude, of course he wouldn't, bro. Why would he kill him?
I guess, bro. I guess, like, why kill anybody, right?
I mean, why? No, literally, why kill them? Like, give me a reason to kill them if you're Yuji.
You know what? That's fair. Because him just yelling at you does not mean he should die. That's
yeah, but by the way, right?
That was a personal slip.
By the way, right? What happened is Yuji shot them with an attack first. Then this guy jumps out and attacks him, right?
Yeah, and he's actually raising a very good point. It's the same question that every fan has had. You know, why the hell did you show up now? Why are these kids dying in your place? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you're talking about the human, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't asking why you didn't kill the alien. You were asking why you didn't kill this window?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're asking why he didn't kill the guy who was just like, Yuji, we need you.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yuji that's on me.
By the way, Yuji poisoned
That's on me. Yeah.
For 3 days.
It's cool.
A bad flu. You know how bad a bad flu is, bro? That sucks.
Yes. Yeah, especially for a man, dude. Like, that's career ending.
Especially for a man? What are you talking about, bro? Are you saying
the bit where like
sickness? No. I don't. But I don't think gender equality is like a bit, personally. Right? I don't think it's.
Dude, it's Black History Month. You don't have to say all this right now.
No, black women are black too. So dude, I'm gonna need you to
and save it for later.
No. Bank it and save it for later. No. Equality happens at all times, right? That's something maybe something like yourself couldn't understand.
Thanks, man. Guys,
No,
please stop spamming reading comprehension in chat. Thank you.
please keep doing
Um,
it more. Um,
Can't have a fucking ally anywhere I look, dude. Fuck.
um,
Dude, what do you did you see that like fan theory that pigtail sorcerer, are those pigtails? Whatever. The Chun-Li tails, if you will. Um Girl is like a member of the Gojo clan because she's not injured.
I have not been seeing those series. But I don't think she was with the group though.
Yeah, because people were like, "Oh, she must have infinity or whatever."
Yeah, but okay, other dude wasn't injured. The guy who came down with the flying axe was fine.
But he was outside of the building.
Was she inside the building?
She's inside there now.
Is that what's happening?
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna have to reread the fucking go through the old chapter, dude. Come on, this is not fair.
Also,
Yeah.
he was in the building last chapter, was he not? Am I fucking tweaking?
No. So this guy, no, if you go to the end of chapter 19, he was already outside before Yuji did the piercing blood.
He was already outside. It literally passes him, by the way. The piercing blood passes him. It passes him. He's in. Go to the end of chapter 19. The guy who comes out with the axe.
Oh no, I was talking about the guy in the suit. They don't have names, dude. Okay, I don't know.
They do have names. We don't know them, but they do have names, right? one, right? Why would she have infinity? That guy also didn't get. That guy also was fine enough to attack Yuji. Does he have infinity too?
But like she was like her arms were crossed and like she seemed like she was fine.
Dude, I don't even know if she's in the building, bro.
But like the implication of the framing.
She's not even. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not crazy, right? She's superimposed over that, right? I don't even think
that like.
Why is that implying she's in? Why does that implying she's in the building?
Like, why wouldn't they have an infinity user in the building?
Why wouldn't they have an infinity user in the building? What are you talking about, bro?
If she has it, right, like, and the aliens are in the same fucking building, of course they'd want somebody with her ability to, like,
let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, right? When Yuji shoots off the dismantle, and Tsurugi is next to him with the sword, are we meant to think they're next to each other just because they're next to each other in the panels? No.
That's different.
Because she's not in the frame with them.
Like, this is just... the implication is that this is the setting she occupies. You know what? It could also be a visual metaphor. Like, you know, infinity is a curse technique about space, right? So it could be like a space manipulation thing with the paneling. If you think about it, why wouldn't she have infinity, guys?
Why wouldn't she have infinity? What the fuck are you talking about?
Because she's not injured, you see.
Okay. I'm going to step to the side, right?
Okay.
Yuji being able to, I mean, it's not like piercing blood, right? But the little convergence shooting out, that was cool. That was dope. Let's see.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the chapter.
Chat, can you give me the name of the window real quick, please?
The window?
The window is like is his role, basically. Guy who puts down barriers and stuff like that. It's what Ichichi was. I'm assuming he's a window just because he doesn't seem all that strong.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's weird to call it a window, right? Because it's like a whole cover, right? Although, you know, I'm wondering, do you think like modern Jujutsu sorcerers even still bother with curtains? Because like the secret's out about cursed spirits and shit, right?
They might not. I'm just identifying him as that. Mino? Yeah, Mino. Okay. I didn't want to just call him that guy. So Mino, a guy who's yelling at Yuji, right? I'm just gonna ask you flat out. Do you think Yuji's in the right for what he's talking about?
Like
I'm gonna warn you this in advance, right? I have an opinion, regardless of what you say, in order to like really make you defend yours, like to coax out more of your thoughts. I'm probably gonna take the opposite stance, just so you know in advance. Man. I don't necessarily intellectually disagree with you, but I want more of your thoughts and content. So go.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man. I appreciate the open book test.
Mm-hmm.
The it doesn't matter, like parallel to Gojo.
Mm-hmm.
I have like two thoughts about it. One is I kind of like to take Yuji at face value a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
One, twice. I know other numbers. To start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like if the take is just like where like what he says and not a damn thing more. Like if there's no other caveats, then I don't think he's necessarily wrong, right? The only addendum to it, the only slight, teeny tiny deviation that I have from agreeing with him and Gojo outright is Yuji just is immortal. So like, unlike Gojo, who had like a finite lifespan, Yuji can theoretically just be like the bodyguard forever.
Mm.
And it's like impractical. It's probably unsuitable and like taxing on him very
Yeah,
mentally or
unfair
whatever.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfair to him, right? But it is a theoretical thing he can do, and it's definitely an argument that people can make towards him,
Mm-hmm.
and one that I think like is worth at least engaging on, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
like that is a point worth engaging on, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, like I just agree, right? Like the entire point of Gojo's life was essentially that he never really got a chance to live it because he was micromanaging every little fucking thing, and the second he was gone, the entire house of cards fell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until everybody got stronger to like try to fill the vacuum that you achieved any kind of stability, right?
Mm-hmm.
That being said, right, uh, I want to give Yuji the character a bit more benefit of the doubt, because I'd like to think what's going to happen is something like Yuka bet that like if Mahoraga wins the fight, her tumor is gone or some shit like that, right? And Yuji knows about something like that, and he wants to like not interfere with the fight to help meet those conditions, right? Because the upside is like, Yuka can theoretically cure her condition and live a long life, and the downside is she dies either way. In which case, like Dabura's presence isn't necessarily like a huge like whatever for Yuji. It is some shit he can theoretically handle. Same really with like Maru, right? Like I think for Yuji, he probably wants to act more as a safety net than he does a hand holder, right? I think in the way to square away both things, right? The character's ideology and the character's personality is to have it be like a watchful distance thing. Like him clearing up the cursed spirits or whatever is just, to me, that's kind of a dead giveaway that that's what he's doing. He's holding the line for them to he's holding the line for them to be able to kind of stand on their own 2 feet, because like it won't be the last threat obviously that they face. And best case scenario, right, there's no tumor, and you can presumably use the rest of your technique, hopefully, if that's also another stipulation, like if they're able to clear using the 10 shadows. Like there's just like, even if you want to take the end with Tsurugi's heavenly restriction, right, finally like getting to the point where he unlocks all of that, I imagine the shackles placed on Tsurugi and Yuka have been the cause of like a lot of instability or mistrust on Jujutsu higher ups to like let them be what they are, Jujutsu sorcerers in earnest. So this might just be a way for them to like break out of their shells, right? Like I think for Yuji's sake, he's not risking their lives. He's helping them break out of their shells, and more importantly, to know how to do that so they could pass that shit down. That's my opinion.
Maybe. I think Yuji's coming at it. I think Yuji's lucking out insofar as Tsurugi's concerned, right? But I think like it's the proof's in the pudding with Yuka, right? If Mahoraga wins, she dies, because like the rituals. If Mahoraga loses, she dies, right?
Yeah,
she's dead either way.
She's dead either way, but the case could just be like, oh fuck. Hold on, let me think for a sec. The case could just be that like worst case scenario, right? Okay, if she's able to like take away what's his name, Dabura, then Yuji can come in, and people are already saying it, right? He could just sort of cleave it away or something, or RCT it. Like there's theoretically something he can do.
What, a brain tumor?
Yeah, or like blood manipulation. Like I think there's just some shit Yuji can theoretically do that like a typical RCT treatment won't be able to, right? Like I don't know.
She's in suspended death, right? Presumably based on what we know. If Mahoraga wins and he's not there to heal her beforehand, basically, no, not even that. She's gonna die, right? You can't, as far as we know, as far as the rules are understood, you cannot summon Mahoraga in that ritual after being put in a state of suspended death and then just live. The reason Megami doesn't die is because an outsider breaks the ritual. Yuji would have to act as Sukuna and destroy Mahoraga from outside. If the ritual is completed, either way, Yuka dies, right? And if it's like Yuji Itadori, the man capable of healing brain tumors, and you knew about this, right? Nigga, why why are you letting
Well,
her fight this in the first place? Like, to what end? Because like this, right? Here's my thought process.
mhm.
It's about evolution. One, he doesn't know these kids, right? It's not for that personally. He's not teaching them shit, right? He's not
Right.
taking on a Gojo-esque role. He's like, you can say he's like, oh, Gojo was hands off. One, this nigga isn't just hands off. He's full body off. He's full personality off. He doesn't care, right? He doesn't care about being Yuji anymore. He wants to leave that. And I think what it is a resignation. He just wants to be free to live his life without any of the responsibility that comes with it. And I'm like, I don't know if that's entirely the path either. Because think about it like this.
I think he's afraid to live his life, really, because like he probably doesn't want to make any new connections or anything, because like they're just gonna fucking die.
Sure, right? But that doesn't mean. But like, when the question is what he's doing right or wrong? Like, do you agree with the sentiment? Because some people are just like, yeah, I think that's like I think it's a righteous, or like it's correct within the context of the series. I don't think that's the case. I think it's like this, right? If Gojo is unsealed and he's like, guys, I'm gonna let you fight Sukuna. I want you to evolve. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Shut the fuck up and go fight him, right? That's what Yuji's doing right now. It is
Mm.
There is a Sukuna, and you're like, I'm gonna let someone 1v1 him. Nigga, you do it. What are you talking about, bro? What are you fucking doing? And like, I don't say that like Yuji's a bad character, da 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 da, blah 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 blah, whatever. I more say it from the like, not this is a character flaw, not this is like a narrative flaw. I don't think there's necessarily an issue with it from a storytelling perspective, but I do think there's an issue with what Yuji's doing, because it could just be coming from years and years of guilt and suffering and anguish and all that stuff. But I do think being like, I'm gonna take a hands-off situation, nigga, that's Sukuna, go get his ass,
Like,
right?
okay, in some of Yuji's defense, right, he could genuinely not tell the difference. Like, Dabura might as just well be another guy to him at this point.
Bro.
It's not like out of the realm of possibility.
Light speed, light guy, murder weapon guy. The guy's technique is murder in light. I'm assuming, and then, by the way, guy learned RCT. By the way, guy's making a black hole as we speak. Just
Okay,
another
okay.
guy.
Here in Yuji's defense, domain. Where's his domain? He doesn't. By the way, doesn't even know what a barrier is.
Great. Lights. Yuji might get blitzed. He doesn't have infinity. Like, I'm not saying he loses. I'm not saying that, right? I'm just saying you can't call Dabura another guy. Blitz. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that's not just another guy, bro. That's not just another guy. But bro, imagine. You see my palm, there's a hole in your head. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Like, it's to say that like Yuji knows he's dead fucking wrong for that, bro. Yuji knows he's the guy most capable of dealing with this, right? And he's not, for like, I think this misconstrued sense of like, well, Gojo was hands off, I have to be hands off. Dude, when he needed to be hands on, he put his hands on that shit, bro. Like, I mean, like, just imagine Gojo's like, guys, I'm leaving it to you. I need you guys to evolve in your fight with Sukuna. Go fight him. Not even go fight him. No. Maki, go 1v1 him. Go duel him.
Listen, I get serious? It, right? My thing is, right, like, Yuji seems to imply that his hands are tied in some way, right? Like there is some reason he can't interfere, right? So the logic he has is, I'll just do everything around it, and if, they die, then like, I'll just clean up the mess, right? So for me, this is very interesting because it reveals like, there is no situation where like, kind of like Meruem, like Checkmate was humans from the beginning because of Yuji's interference, right? Like, there, to me, there's this sort of open-ended question of like, okay, so we seem to have some kind of resolution now, right? Like, if Dabura wins or whatever happens, Yuji will just handle that, right? To what end, right? Is he just hitting like, by the way, like, here's my anti-light speed technique that Sukuna taught me in 2018 or whatever the fuck, right? Like, it's there is some kind of reason Yuji's either unable or unwilling to help out. I think that's a more interesting question to ask down the line.
I think it's
right
himself. I don't think there's not a practical thing originating from Earth that can tie his hands. Oh, dude, Jujutsu Society, dismantle. Dismantle. Like, bro.
Okay. But also, it could be a binding vow of some kind, right? It could be like the conditions. You know what it could be? You know what it could also be, by the way? It could just be like not wanting to make a political disaster, right? Because this is apparently a sacred thing for the Sumerians. So if Yuji knows that,
he just needs to be the person in the duel. We know he's been knowing about this because he literally says, "Oh, I told you I was gonna go this way. Not that I said anything." So he knows about the aliens. He knows the tensions are high because he's not just fighting the aliens. He's not like, what? There are extraterrestrials on my planet. What the fuck? It's, dude, obviously I had to take out both of them to be fair, right? And if it's like, oh, dude, it's sacred to them, just be the guy who fights. You don't have to interfere.
But the whole thing is like, why does Yuji even give a shit? Like, why attack the humans too? Like, why even care about the politics? Why even care about the optics at that point if it's not some shit you're already thinking about? Like, if he's not already considering the political ramifications of stepping in himself for the fight, which, by the way, I feel like this is like a slight thing, right? I feel like they're gonna think it's weird that a Kalon is fighting. Because, like, by the way, Black Sky is talking. Like, when Yuji turns it on, it, like, feels weird to a Sumerian.
He's probably Tengened it a little bit.
Yeah. But like, I imagine it's sort of unfair in that respect. Like, I imagine, like, there is just some shit that poisons the well, right? Like, it could just be as simple as like the Kalons might take, you know, Yuji's involvement as like a slight to them, right? And it's like, you know, Deborah, use your light speed and nuke Japan city by city. He, you know, even if he kills you, like, you'll do the like, you know what I mean? It could just be like a lot of like risk prevention. I'm even just theory crafting like.
But that's not okay. Listen, if Yuji was like, I can't do anything about it, that's not what he's saying. I don't care. I don't care.
All his friends are dead.
Okay,
except for Nobara.
Once again, and maybe Toto, right? Different issues, right?
Definitely Megami for some reason.
Different issues, right? I'm not saying what Yuji's doing isn't understandable. Everybody that's like, dude, he's gloomy, dude, it's this, dude, it's that. You are giving reasons for him doing something that's wrong, right? Y'all are giving reasons. I understand why he's wrong. I understand. Nigga, me too. But it's still wrong, bro. If I've been having a shitty day at work, Kreams might be frozen. If I've been having a shitty day at work, damn, I almost don't want to give this analogy while he's fucking frozen, so I don't have to give it again. But whatever. We got to lock in, right? If I'm having a shitty day at work, right? Everything's been fucking frying me. My boss is sitting here yelling in my face, right? If I get up, I wind up discus style, right? And I fucking...
Here we go.
Bam! Slap the shit out of my boss, right? You can understand why I did that. It's not the right thing to do. Okay. Depending on your opinion, right? Y'all are giving reasons as to why he's doing something. And I'm saying I get that. That's what making a good character is. I'm saying it's wrong. I'm saying it's the wrong stance. Like,
it could be the wrong stance, right? But it could just still be the one he's making, right? It doesn't have
I
to
agree.
be...
It's like, obviously it's the one he's making, right? I'm saying the question is, do you agree with his approach or not? Do you think it's the right thing to do or not? Not is he making it? Of course he's making it right now. Will it change? Maybe, right? But I understand he's making it for a reason. I understand that he's making the decision. I'm not questioning either of those things. I'm saying, do you think it's right? And people are responding to a question of right or wrong with, but he's doing it for this reason. I get it.
You know what? Okay, so let me translate it, right? I understand the reason, right? Like, it is an understandable reason and motivation, right? Like, I'm not lost on why he would think this way, right? Is how I'll put it. Mm-hmm. Do I agree with it? It depends on a few things, right? It depends on A, how much he knew going into it, and then B, how the results shape out. Mm-hmm. Like, if Yuken and Tsurugi lose, right? It's like, fuck, that's awkward. You know what I mean? Like Yuji, like they did level up, they still lost. Get in there, right? Like there's a lot of what ifs about it that just sort of they make the decision dubious, right? They make it they make it more like, okay, he has to know something. He has to be privy to some kind of extra information that we don't know about to be moving like this. At least that's the way that's the vibe I'm getting, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, I lean more on it's understandable, but like there's probably another reason that we just like don't know the full details of.
Let's see. I think Yuji bogus as hell. If Yuta and Maki were alive, they'd beat his ass. Type shit. Um,
Yeah,
let's
but
see.
they died.
Type shit. Yeah,
Like,
they were
does that make
alive.
sense? Like,
I mean, I don't think there's extra reasons for him not doing it. I think the reasons are as simple as like he thinks it's what Gojo would want him to do, and that's why he has that kind of like that's the right choice, right, Sensei? Right? I don't think he's 100% sure that what he's doing is right, and I think that I think he's trying to do this because he thinks it's like one, he's depressed, probably, right? Like this is I don't really want to get involved. I don't really give a fuck about the people, which is like, ah, man, not giving a fuck about people is always going to be the wrong thing, even if it's understandable why you don't give a fuck, right?
mm,
I'm not saying, dude, I don't get it. I'm not saying, oh my god, being immortal is not a curse. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, listen, Yuji, you're moralizing an immoral stance, right? Um, you not caring is the problem. You being like this doesn't matter to you is the problem. You're the guy that like earlier, like in the stories, like, dude, the whole point is like those memories that you can make, those times that you can share. You're robbing Yuka and Tsurugi of that by like kind of making her, by your inaction, unnecessarily deal with a threat that you are more poised to handle, right? Let's just call a spade, right? He's obviously, with what we've seen, more poised to deal with a Dabura level threat than fucking Mahoraga is,
mm,
I'd argue. He's
which
probably
is
just
fair.
and so it's like, yeah, is his inaction understandable? Yeah. Is his jaded nature understandable? Yeah. But is his reasoning kind of bullshit? Does it kind of reek of a like you're trying to logically justify your sadness, which I get, but it all comes down to the like I can't bear to do this anymore. And it's like everything else to me is the veneer of logic, right? Um
So, okay, is this your actual take, or is this
no, this is my
the
actual take, right? It's
okay,
basically
okay.
Yuji, you're a depressed guy, I get it. You don't want to do it because to a bunch of people's point, you don't want to be a weapon like Gojo, yada yada. You're still a weapon. You're just the last weapon as opposed to the first weapon, right? Because if you're saying I'll clean up their mess after, you're still cleaning up you're not refusing action in totality, right? Um so it's just like, yeah, it is a you're like Hansel's saying, you're failing on that respect. Let's see, but I think he's forgetting that Gojo wanted to achieve that by bringing everyone up to this level, and now the gap between number two and number one is probably even greater than Gojo's times, probably. And then also, it's just like you're betraying the feelings that I think he held and the feelings of people that were very close to him, and just like the feelings of the people who were very similarly once like him, right?
Mm,
What happens if like Yuji never has people to kind of like fucking wipe his nose when he's a young and up and coming inexperienced sorcerer, right? It's like, dude, you die over and over and over. All
so
your life has been as a sorcerer is getting your ass saved. Holy
so
fuck, save someone else again.
maybe in that case, right? It's sort of like what I said, with the contention being, Yuji is immortal. That is the one difference between him and Gojo that like they just have to contend with, right? If
Hmm.
you want to make it an argument, right? This could just be part of Yuji's story, right? Like the solution for what he's going through could be Yuka and Tsurugi. It could be like they give him this amount of shit, right? They say the shit you're saying to him,
Hmm.
and then he realizes, you know what, man? My role isn't to be the strongest forever. It's to be a teacher forever,
Hmm.
or some shit like that, right? Like I
Hmm.
think there is this like something's missing for Yuji, and that thing is purpose.
Hmm.
Like he feels aimless because he's kind of nearing this like first cycle of immortality, where like all the people he like locked in with,
Hmm.
they're on their way out, right?
Hmm.
Like, dude, Megumi died to a grade 4 curse. Sorry, but like they're on their way out, and this is they're the lucky ones. They're the ones that got to live this long, you
Hmm.
know. So I imagine for him, there's this like there there is some shit he needs to figure out, because I'll say this, you know, for as much shit as we give them, more so Kenjaku, Sukuna and Kenjaku figured out what to do with all the time in the world. You know, like they never really lost their sense of self in that respect, the same way that Yuji seems to after like only 70 years. So and I think the recipe for that, the antidote to that, is as fucked up as it was, is just purpose, like a clear goal and a feeling that you're here to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even Sukuna's like primitive ass like motivation was just like, it still gave him a sense of like something to do, you know, that Yuji doesn't even have that, you know.
Yeah. Which, like, yeah, I basically think that, and it might be kind of in line with Mozane's idea. I'm still under the theory that Tsurugi is going to borderline beg Yuji to save Yuka, paralleling to Megumi asking Yuji to save Sumiki, and that's where he steps in. I could see that. It'd also be interesting to see him and Dabura interact at this point. I'd be very fascinated. But yeah, I was definitely curious. It's a fascinating kind of prospect what Yuji's actions are with the
like, you know what it is? If you don't default to Yuji as the strongest, which might be an interesting trick on Gege's part, if you don't default to Yuji as the strongest and default to him as like another character with like another place to go, then I think it actually changes up the dynamic a lot. From like, you know what, he is wrong, right? But like Yuki and Yuka and Tsurugi are gonna show him how. Jesus.
Yeah. Speaking of, bro, we get a little bit, you know, we can.
Oh, that was W analysis. Come on, dab me up.
That's good shit, bro. Good shit.
What?
You're so fucking funny, man.
What?
You being like, dude, I talked about and analyzed the manga. Where are my props? That shit fried the fuck out of me, bro. You're a grown man, dude. Oh, that's actually fucking, bro. Come on, no. Like, bro, like, my bad, bro. Like, let me not never show my appreciation. It's just a very funny fucking, like.
Oh fuck! I almost like, dude, a dickhead in me almost wants to respond, bet, bro, I'll never do that shit again.
It was just so funny, bro. That's just like, babe, I did the dishes. Come on, you know, do that thing I like. Like, what? I think, you know, a thank you might suffice. But yeah. Let's see.
My bad, bro. I'll take back the dap up if it's cool.
No, bro. I fuck with the dap up. I'm just saying it was funny. Not eat a dick Kreams type. Let's see. I'm gonna read your girls' chats. I'm sure there's an element of Yuji not wanting to strip the current generations of agency, but like, why are you still around then? Does he have a purpose in mind? If he's purposeless, is he trying to find one for himself? He's just gambling.
He's really just gambling. Also, he's kind of like, I think he's waiting for Mahito. I think this is his version of it, of the shit Mahito's doing.
Dude, Mahito, bro, just stay.
Just stay.
Like, bro, it would be so dope if you were able to fuck with Yuji at this level, but just stay over there, bro. This nigga's throwing out Fuga-sized dismantles, bro. Do not fight him.
Also, he can perceive the soul. That didn't go away.
Yeah.
Yuji blending him hour one. Dude, if Yuji finds him after, like, Mahito could be on a rampage for like 5 years and Yuji would still do him like that.
I wouldn't say all that. 5 years, that's my goal, bro. Watch out, he's got that. Idle transfiguration. I've learned how to transfigurate the soul of curse techniques. Yeah, that's my goal right there. Hell yeah.
Bet. You remember what Sukuna did to you? Oh, you don't? I'll remind you.
Bet. Yeah, he
finger crack.
Yeah, go ahead. Show me something. He did that to a 6-month-old me. Watch this. Hey, watch this. Hand on the ground. Outer transfiguration. The earth. Pussy.
Mahito.
Yeah, no, that's Yuji.
Jogo.
No. Yuji's pulling up. Yo.
By the way, it's Jogo like 3 lifetimes later.
That's crazy.
This is a different guy. Why do you remember me?
Yo, Satoru. So I ended up fighting Mahito. I let him get too strong. Dude, turns out being the strongest was kind of ass. 2 figure Suzuka, by the way. You didn't read the manga. It's 3.
Thanks, man. Now put him in his place, huh? Yes, like, now he'll never chat again.
By the way, Sukuna, guy who's been alive for 1,000 years, Mahito, just learned a domain. Holy shit, Sukuna, you're actually bullying babies. Good job. Good shit. Good shit. I fuck with that. Let's see. Kreams leaves the plates out after eating for 2 hours, letting the stains dry, runs cold water over them for a few seconds, performatively sighing the entire time, doesn't clean them at all, then demands my hole. Holy shit.
Fuck it, still.
He's wagging his shit for you, by the way.
Stop. Don't bring it back. Stop. Time. Don't connect the jokes, bro. Not these. Not the whole bit. Leave some shit alone.
He's wagging his shit for you. He's wagging his shit
Ugh.
for you. I don't know, Enzo. I don't know if you were there for Creams, like talking about like coming up with the prehensile pain shit. But I think he came up with that just because he wanted to impress you. Anyways,
Demands my whole yuck. How do you find a way to make it grosser every fucking week? How? I don't understand.
Yeah.
All that being said, that was like only the first half of the chapter.
Yeah. Meathead stuff.
Mhm.
Is where some of the fun some are wagging it in the hole is crazy. Dude.
Oh
So
my god.
Dabura being like, holy shit, dude. If I multiply my positive energy by like my curse technique, I get, oh, what the fuck is this? Holy shit, that's dope. And he's like, dude. By the way, Aura, what's this
Mhm.
sorcery called on Earth? Yeah, that's dope.
This is like a small thing.
Hmm.
I wonder. It's such an interesting detail, and I wonder if it's the case, right? They're in a tornado of some kind, right? There's like this spiral.
Sure.
That's got to be Dabura. That's got to be Dabura, like making a tornado at light speed, right? That's got to be
Mm.
or like sublight speed, because like otherwise, A, why is Maharaga just sort of standing there, and then B, why is there a tornado? Like,
I mean,
who the fuck is doing that?
could just be him, like all of the debris from like light beams and shit. I don't know. That's kind of how I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but the slashes, like the pen strokes, go sideways on both panels.
Yeah. Do you think
I
that's a
just
tornado or like speed lines though?
um probably probably speed line. Like he's moving side to side either way, right? It would be
Mm.
weirder if he was moving like this and there wasn't some kind of like wind resistance, because we know he does get that shit from the last chapter.
Okay.
So
Like
I
for example,
imagine.
go to the one where he's like, "What happens if I fuse it into my technique?" Right. The same types of lines are there towards the gravity thing. I'm
Mhm.
calling it a gravity thing. I'm assuming it towards like the black hole. I
Yeah,
think it's just like to indicate focus more than anything else. Um, but yeah, let's
I
see.
guess.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
think
it, it wouldn't be like too out of line, right? It's just like
well, not impossible, right? I mean, the buildings are swirling around them. I just don't know if it's like a tornado of light necessarily. I think it just
because
gets yeah,
like if you see the panel with Maharaga, like right after Yuji, the slash it like curves.
the light,
Yeah,
yeah. That to me, that's what it seems like, right? He's like, he's cutting through, bam,
it's like surfing. Yeah.
yeah, type shit. Yeah,
Wait.
it's dope.
I guess that means like Maharaga is still kind of he's still kind of like a statue, right?
Um,
Like I don't think he's adapting to his movement speed at
yeah,
all.
I don't think Mahoraga can adapt to physical differences like that. I don't think that's how it works.
Um.
Personally speaking, I don't think Mahoraga gets
Yeah.
like when the wheel spins, he gets faster, he gets better reaction time, stuff like that. But yeah,
The yeah. Okay. I guess that kind of leaves the speculation on what the technique is, right? The knee jerk reaction is a black hole,
mhm.
right? Um, the like the more I thought about it, I'm kind of the opinion that it's darkness, like Blackbeard's kind of darkness, where it's like this sentient,
I don't
like,
read One Piece.
what's funny, you did read that part.
Not, I don't know
And
what you're talking about.
come on, man, dude, why stall the
It was,
conversation for this bit?
dude. It was literally off screen. I don't know what it does. He fights
The-
Ace and then doesn't, like, you know what I mean? They pull up. He's like fire.
okay, whatever. Anyway, so I think it's like the sentient like darkness thing.
Hmm.
It could be like a weird combination of Megami and Yuki's effects, where he can kind of use shadows or like the darkness.
Hmm.
Like I'm not saying he's gonna go full Ichibe. I think that might be a bit too fucking cracked. But it seems like it a pulls, right? Like if you know how Gojo's blue pulls in a
Uh-huh.
similar way,
Hmm.
but without the catastrophe of like Yuki's black hole, and with the versatility of Megami Shadow.
Maybe.
The question is like how it kills Maharaga though, because that's all like utility based, right? Like unless the suction power
Yeah, I'm not
exceeds,
entirely sure. The bird
yeah,
doesn't seem to know instantly what it does either. Um,
yeah,
he's like,
because
yeah. So
like,
how the fuck do I use this?
but also like if Maharaga adapted to being hit at that speed or whatever, like I imagine like what was he hitting with the speed of dark? Like what's the
I don't think it's necessarily just the speed. Like I think if you think of it as like it just needs to be different enough. You think of like you think of oh, what's his name in Bleach? Askin. And like
Yeah.
Yoruichi hitting him, and like he has to keep changing to the cursed energy or whatever. It just has to be
Yeah.
different enough for Mahoraga to not have completely adapted to it. That's kind of how I see it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wonder if he could reverse curse reverse like reverse curse technique his other ability,
Mm.
like where he makes murderous intent tangible. Like, does that mean he makes positive feelings tangible? Like
That's
he's happier.
bro, he already did that with when he was dancing with Mahoraga. Low key, bro. That's how he taps into it for real.
Yeah,
Um,
Maharaga's already adapted to the power of friendship. Fuck.
type shit. But yeah, no, that
Um,
was pretty cool. And then switching over to you had had the question last week. How does Surika like relatively scale to like people of the past below Maki and Toji, presumably based on that last
Hello.
splits. Um,
Yeah, which very interesting stuff. You gotta, dude. Maru's putting on a fucking clinic. Like, I gotta say, Tsurugi, all the flowers, whatever. Maru's a fucking animal. Like, A, getting this far with everything like being what it is. B, not really eating any damage, and then C, being able to react to a fucking. By the way, with his eye bleeding, basically,
mm,
with his eye crying, being able to react to a soul split katana damn near blitz, like that's crazy, right? Like like Maru's nuts.
yeah.
Like
No, for
I don't
sure.
know.
No,
Like
for sure. I
I
feel you. I feel
like
you.
I really dude, I don't know what to make of it almost. And every time they cut to Sarugi and him,
Mm.
because like, are they even really fighting? This is like a minor nitpick, right? But like the like if Maru can kind of like infinitely upscale himself almost to whatever Sarugi does, there's almost this sense of like, could you have not opened with this, bro?
Nah, bro. He's not infinitely upscaling. He just got blitzed. He just got blitzed at the end. Yeah, he's cooked.
He
Uh,
reacted to it though.
you
Like
see that?
like it's
You see that blood on the no U turn sign? I think that's his. I think it's over, bro.
oh fuck. You think
Um,
this is where it ends? Because watch, like, I don't know, man. Next chapter's gonna open with, you know what, harmony. Fuck you.
I think like I don't think Tsurugi killed him, but I do think Tsurugi did land this strike. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Maru perceives the soul, does a domain. Like, there's a lot of different ways it could go. If he does a domain, by the way, biggest waste of fucking, like, huge development for him. Holy shit. Don't do that with this guy. Although they say his cursed energy is dwindling, right, or it's fading. So I'd like
who
imagine the
Tsurugi's?
technicality of yeah, imagine the technicality of Maru getting a domain, opening it, and then like
It doesn't work.
targeting the slight cursed energy Tsurugi has left.
No, it's gone.
You think so? It says fading.
His, yeah, and then why'd he get faster than he was before? Because
The
he's
binding vow to release his power made him even faster. I mean, we don't. That's just Maru's monologue. He doesn't know it's a binding vow for certain.
that's Maru's monologue. The in the box. I mean, fair. It's. I mean,
Did you
he's
screenshot
definitely
that?
like
Fucking dickhead.
all of the curse energy. Like the idea is, here's the thing, right? He got stronger with Rika. Why would he blitz Tsurugi or why would Tsurugi blitz Maru when he couldn't do that before unless he lost his curse energy?
Fair.
Yeah, yeah. That look in Tsurugi's eyes tells me it's rats. Yeah, he does have that. He does have that like, it's over stare. Speaking of, by the way, bro. Um,
Mm.
holy fuck. Those the fucking soul split katana slash infused with Rika's cursed energy and Yuji's dismantle. Wow. By the way, dude, listen. Can I do some glaze for a character that wasn't even in the story?
Go for it.
Yuta towards like middle aged had to be fucking insane.
He had to be, right?
Cause dude, I'm like, hold on, you already
Dude.
have curse energy that's like comparable. You're telling me
Oh
you could have
yeah.
just like, nah, bro, that's fucking gross. That's fucking
What
gross.
like dude. Uh, what the what the fuck was pushing you guys? You know, I like to imagine they kept training or whatever. Um, Wait, I just had like a random thought. Sorry, I cut myself off. I'm just thinking like, Uy must have grown up fucking cracked, right?
Because all
Yeah,
the
he had
soul
to evolve.
swap shit.
Yeah, with all the soul swap shit, and also like
Well, he's just
he's
swapping
probably
the
a
souls in other people's bodies.
yeah, but like he was already pretty good at barrier techniques and shit though.
Yeah.
Like, and you assume like Mei will teach him like how to max out his physicals and use cursed tools. Like he's probably like decently strong at this point, or was decently strong in his prime.
Mm.
And like it makes me wonder if he stuck around, you know, and every so often like got them to like do the switch training again,
Yeah.
but like as adults. Just like a passing thought. Like I'm curious if like you know Yuji and Yuta were like, "Hey, bro, it's the summer solstice, time to switch again."
What if
You know?
Sukuna came back? Yuta must have been having recurring nightmares. Dude, I'll
Oh,
become a
I would.
monster. He's never gonna get the up on me again.
By the way, I was in Gojo's body. That should have worked.
Yeah. Um.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah,
How
dude.
the fuck does Maki get stronger? Like, you know, it's a question that I think a lot of people have asked, but like the heavenly restriction shit seems like it hard caps after a certain point. Like you don't like it doesn't seem like you can exercise past what it can give you, right?
I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. You can flip flop on it, right? You can fucking flip flop on it. There's no listen. There's nothing that says they can't get stronger than that. That being said, there's literally nothing that implies they can get strong. It's just like we don't. They all tend to stop being like
Like that strong, yeah.
yeah. So it's like I don't know. You could say the commonality of it means
Because
that
even
that's the natural point of arrival or whatever.
because even the way she evolved was like extra sensory, you know,
Hmm.
um, not physically, and like even then, it's like what's the conversion on that, you know? Like is a Mach 3 sprint every morning, does that build? Like are like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
one day she hits like Mach 10. You know what I mean? You just gotta repeat the training. I don't know.
Like fuck, dude. I got to deadlift 30 tons later.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not entirely sure.
She wants to get stronger than have strong kids, I guess. What the fuck is the correlation there?
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Yeah.
Um, let's
Or
see.
just made up a power says you think Toji got strong, you know, I shouldn't even whatever. Yuta was ready to charge Sukuna with a binding vow, amped nuke strapped to his chest, as he should. Like, what do you mean?
Ah, fucking just blow up. Yeah, nah.
You know, it's funny. We always talk about like the amount of people Yuji lost, and I think he lost like probably the most directly. But man, Yuta also lost a good deal. Like, everybody that lost Gojo, duh. But like, Sukuna was really ready to strip this guy's friends away, his wife away, like in like an afternoon.
Yeah, but they survived. You know what I mean?
Luck.
Nah, Aura. He held it down, bro. Mutual and
Fuck.
authentic love for the win type shit. But you know.
I bet Krillin thought the same thing about Goku at some point. All right,
It's
and
the explosions resulting from their attacks is still kind of frying me, bro. Is that not crazy?
like Tsurugi. First of all, I didn't even know, like I didn't even realize this. Tsurugi's Tsurugi slash and Yuji's dismantle
Hmm.
colliding was the impact. Like, what do you think the impact zone would be like if it was just Yuji's dismantle?
Well, I
It's
mean,
still got to be
one.
within this realm,
I mean, it's
right?
just probably one is just you just erase one from there. I don't think they're colliding.
Oh,
I mean they're hitting the curses, and I think the curse is exploding is like what's happening.
oh,
Um,
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how I view it.
Damn, two
Um,
first time chatters. Modric GG. So did Ghetto create a Kalon? You know, this actually good point. The Curse Room death paintings probably feel like Kalon's as well, right? Probably more so. Like I imagine Ezu and Kechizu would probably like make their eyes like really fucking sob or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they're probably just about as close to it as Yuji is, right? Ever since he kind of ate his younger brothers or his older brothers, I guess he
Mm,
probably just became very similar to them. So I think like
mm.
yeah, they'd probably feel like I think that it's like ambiguous. It'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you? But I don't think they'd feel exactly. I wonder if like if Esso died, I don't know if it'd make them like cry or whatever. Um,
Um, it would definitely have some kind of effect though. Like you imagine, you imagine, shit. By that logic, like what the fuck would they feel about Sukuna, right? Because he's a cursed object, technically.
yeah, I think it would just be kind of like it would be ambiguous, right? It'd be like you're surely like an earthling, right? Why?
Would they think that he has a lot of eyes? Like he looks distinct as well.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, like you can. I feel like they seem to be like characters in JJK seem to be able to distinguish between like a something that feels like a curse and something that feels like a human. But that might just be like it could also be that Sukuna's curse energy. I mean, like Jogo considers it much base form considers it like a significantly more evil
Mm,
kind of feel than like Gojo. So it could just be that. But
it could
Yuta,
be.
but Yuta would probably fall in that camp too, though.
I don't know, because like even I think somebody like Yuta or like even Gojo would feel distinctly human because they just don't have that kind of like.
No, Gojo, yes. Yuta, probably not. Yuta, Rika, that whole thing. I don't think.
Oh, because of fucking Rika. Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Although, no, wait. Like with Zero Rika, definitely. I don't know about like the new Rika, like the one he has in the main series, like because she's technically a reproduction of the original Rika. So it's not
Yeah, but
like
does what is Maru think of? Yeah, I guess I'll just look right. What does Maru think of Tsurugi when he like dons the Rika fusion? Hold on.
a few chapters back now.
Yeah. Let me see. Which one is that? Okay. What is he?
Um, it's chapter
Yeah.
18.
Curse energy 17 is what I'm seeing. Natsuri. Yeah, he doesn't seem to identify it as like Calian like, so I don't know. It could be
Yeah,
it could be something that he just he doesn't
I
he
think it
just
skins like a tool.
yeah, it could be. Um but yeah. Hmm. Okay. Cool. Then yeah. Uh Cream stopped glazing Dabura as soon as he pulled out a black curse technique. Noticing that's kind of crazy.
Notice shit.
I mean, you did kind of stop glazing.
Oh, he
Um
hasn't won yet. You know, circle back with me after he beats Maharaga.
By the way, didn't need all that when you were glazing him just for standing on top of him.
Yeah, but this is Yuji. Like, yeah, he showed me where the real pinnacle is.
Type.
Unless the
Um,
burrow whips out a domain, in which case, never mind. But we'll see who wins.
nah. Say who you think wins now.
Nah, you
Yeah,
can't make me. This isn't a court of law.
yeah. So he doesn't think Dabura or Yuji are strong, chat. Just letting you know. No, anything that they do, he isn't laying claim on. You were glazing him for
Uh,
resisting cursed speech from like a guy. That's what your girl said.
Stop. Don't. I was laughing and you ruined it. I was having a great time and you ruined it.
You're
Stop. Don't
literally
do that
wagging
again,
your tail under the desk, bro. Stop.
bro.
Don't act as if. Come on.
Fuck you.
You demand it.
Yuji's a fraud. Yuji's a fraud. He made a binding vow to never die. That's why he's so strong and doesn't get older.
Yeah, he made a bind. Yeah, that W. Dude, I'll never
Like,
die. I'll the never die binding about that shit.
yeah, fuck, dude. He's so smart for thinking of that one, dude. And like, here's Tengen's dumbass, like finding a fucking vessel to reincarnate into or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
cooked.
You disgusting fraud. Stick to one jersey. Nah. I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna make my money back, break even on Kalshi. Not sponsored. And we don't promote gambling either.
So why not just not gamble though? Like, why do that just to break even? Like, I'm just trying to get. I'm actually genuinely trying to get in the mind of a gambler for a second. Why put
Why
your
even
money on?
gamble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do it? Right? Because it's like clearly
It's
you're not in it for the thrill. You're scared of the thrill, right? You're not in it for like the returns. You're not getting any returns. You just said you're breaking even. Just keep your money and put it in like a 401k or something. That's probably more your speed.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's about the sentiment, right? Of like, oh, whichever horse wins, I'm right. But like, don't like actually take my money about it, because I can't cash that check if I tried. Fuck. Cream says the Polymarket tempted you.
If you say it does.
No. Not in the conventional sense, right? Like not in like what you and I would like call traditional gambling, but like in a pachinko, like Monopoly money kind of way, where it's like not really gambling, but it's like I get a breakfast stipend or something if I win. What kind of slot machine is a 401k?
Hold on. What the fuck is the Polymarket? You're actually talking about some gambling shit. What is this?
Bro, thought it was a fucking marketplace for poly people to bet on each other. That's hilarious.
Yes, bro. It's I mean, like, use some context clues, bro. I was like, yeah. Hansel, if you say so, he's on. He's in there, right? But I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on. He agreed with that too easily, right? It can't be thinking what he's thinking of, right? Bro, how long will the government shutdown last?
Yeah, they bet on everything.
What the fuck?
Dude, I remember they were making bets on like whether or not the new South Park episode would like talk about like Charlie Kirk's death or something.
So is this a place to gamble on anything?
Like literally anything. That, and I think Kalshi.
So why do you know about this?
I don't want to talk about it. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Basically just Instagram Reels, degenerate stuff.
Dude, I thought we were done.
Yeah, we are. I'm not betting.
No, I thought we were done with where you saw it, bro. I thought we moved on.
It was a while ago. Don't worry about it. I haven't touched the stuff in a couple days. I've been TikTok maxing.
I'm calling your sponsor. I'm worried.
That's you. Call yourself, bro.
Fuck.
I was gonna turn around in the chair and be like, he told me what happened.
Kreams is clearly betting on the website. Oh, obviously. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think what he's doing, I think he's manipulating. I think he has like a when will the honored ones start, and then he like just manipulates the market a little bit. I could see that.
No, because you'd have to be crazy. You could bet on the Epstein files? What the fuck? Bill Clinton charged by March 31st. Holy shit. Dude, there's a 4% bet that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive on Polymarket. I think that's the one, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's something to joke about either, bro.
Yeah, you're right. That's my bad. Okay. Greenland. Will Trump acquire Greenland before 2027?
Acquire is a crazy word to use for like colonization, bro. That's fucking insane.
Dude, okay, this one's just so lazy. What will Trump say this week? And the bets are all just like different versions of his catchphrases. Biden's war, Nikki rapper, autopen, Kamala, transgender, MAGA. At is on here at 47%. Holy shit.
Type, bro. Bro, listen, save your Polymarket research for when it's time for you to
Does he say had a lot? Like, is that like a thing he says relax, like on occasion?
Relax, bro. Relax.
What? Relax. Let me just close the tab, bro. Like relax. Holy shit. Yeah, I immediately heard whispers. Holy shit, that was scary.
People don't hate gambling; they hate losing and ruin. Kreams probably.
Boy, do I.
What? Boy, do you what?
No, it's nothing stupid.
Notice how all these are so easily manipulatable by people in right-wing power? This is the point? Yeah. Nigga, we know you ain't closed that tab.
I did. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's not the response of someone who's not defensive at all.
Bro has never read this fluently in his life. I was stuttering like a maniac. I hate you. This fella Kreams was dick munching on Deborah during this whole fight. Now he calling the same fella some fucking dude. Wow, that was a close call. That second one, that really.
What does a close call mean?
it means I'm like reading like 1 second into the future. And if I wasn't, holy shit.
No, what do you mean? Holy shit.
Because you just could sort of read at the same time as you see the word.
You know, 100%.
At least I do.
Yeah, but like, what could have happened?
Nothing, bro. Like I'm physically incapable of even like thinking of the word.
What word?
Stop.
I'm just curious, right? Because you're like, you wouldn't get close to saying a slur, right?
Never, not me.
No, certainly not nigga on Black History Month, right? That's not what you would say. That's not what would happen, right? Let me set up, because like a close call. Why are you getting close to saying it? That's not what you meant, right?
It's not. First of all, didn't say it at all.
You know,
Second of all,
close is crazy.
Second of all, wasn't close. Saved it, clutched it.
Third
of all,
meaning it was
Jesus.
Meaning if you didn't clutch it, it would have been bad. Is that what you're saying?
It came down to the last that on COD. Okay, listen, man. It's just, we don't have to talk about old wounds. I think
racism is a very current wound that's still being poisoned and stabbed over and over.
Kreams almost had his bridge moment just now. I was fine. I wasn't even close.
Meaning that there's something that could get you there, something that could get you close.
Oh my god. What? Like, I mean, no. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Meaning like, I'm 99% sure.
Why are you not 100% sure?
Because if somebody's like, yo, gun to your head, say it, it's like, I mean, obviously.
You would?
Yeah, I don't want to die.
So you're telling me someone could make you say nigga without you wanting to? That's what you're telling me. Just say that. Just say yes or no. That's all I want to hear. You, Kreams, could say nigga. That's what you're saying. You have that in you. Emotionally, you have that in you.
I think anybody could.
You think anybody could say it? Anybody could say it.
Not everybody should.
Everybody could say it.
I don't think anybody should, really.
You don't think anybody should? Why are you trying to tell me and my people what to do? I'm curious. Where do you get off?
In the bed, usually.
With Hansel?
Stop. We were having fun. You ruined it. Stop. Ew. Kreams, I hate that that's funny, bro. Fuck you.
Kreams, I thought you got it out of your system before the stream.
Oh my god. Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. It's funny, dude. Another way in which you're compatible, streets are saying she's just like you in that respect. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just like me? What respect?
You don't really like. That's just what I heard. I that's just what. In order to be like you, I think she donned that persona personally.
That's fucking nuts.
Kream said imaginary gun to his head. He's saying the hard R. Yeah, I think he doesn't need the gun. Kreams be yelling slurs in Hansel's bowl. Dude, I'm not. That's gross.
Hansel, why? Do you not give a shit that everybody's talking about your hole so flippantly? Like
every aspect of myself, I change to appeal to Kreams. So that's an admit.
Every aspect of myself, I change to appeal to Kreams.
So she just admitted she admitted she's racist in order to be more likable to you. That's insane.
Kreams said imaginary gun to his head. He's saying.
Yeah, I read that already. Okay. Keep up.
Okay. Kreams, guess my ethnicity. It'd be so fun. I don't think it would be. Kreams, it's Black History Month. Let me quiz you. Which Greek god was Harriet Tubman's parents and Percy Jackson? You have 90 seconds. Fuck.
That's a good
Athena,
one.
right?
Nope.
Hermes.
Yeah, you already failed. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna murder your ass. You think I'm joking, bro? I'm just gonna say this, bro. It's something you already do. Next time you see one of us walking down the street, bro, fear for your life. We're gonna get you.
I went with intelligent strategist before God of Thieves. We're gonna get you, bro.
Travel, by the way. That's the relation. Like travel.
He's also the god of pranks.
He's the god of a lot of things, you idiot. But you went with thieves because you associated thievery with blackness. Yeah, we're doubly gonna kill you, bro. Oh, yeah, we're stripping out the wagging function of your dih. Hansel won't get to enjoy that anymore.
Hey, would you be upset if that function turned off, like, during sex? Like, it could either be floppy or hard, but not both at the same time?
What does that mean, bro?
Like, you
I don't
can't
have
wag if you're
Schrodinger's
hard
did.
anymore.
That's fine. I don't think there's much utility in wagging while like in it. I guess it would be more of like a sign of affection than anything.
Hmm?
It'd be more of a sign of affection than anything. I don't think it's super duper necessary during sex.
Because I feel like it would be like a pinball machine kind of like setup in there, if you were to like combine red and blue, so to speak.
I can't really say what I want to say, but I don't. There's not really.
I defy you to tell me what would be controversial about what you want to say in this case. Who
It's
could
just, no,
it
no, no.
possibly offend, bro? Jesus Christ.
It's just like there's not really enough room to pinball, bro.
Okay, I see. So you're just insulting me.
I
Awesome.
told you I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh
You
my
literally.
God.
I
Oh
pointed
my
at
God.
you. I pointed at you. You said it, bro. You fucking
By the
said
way,
it.
untrue, dude. I could show you the meat. Like it's enough. Like it's
Dude, I didn't say you're not enough. I didn't say that. I said for me. No, no, no. I
there
said
was an
no, no, no,
implication
no.
of
That's not what I said. That's not what I
inadequacy.
said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Right? I'm just saying for me, there's not enough room to go back and forth. Like that's not what's happening. Like maybe my setup might just be different, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. By the way, I didn't just say that as a response to be snarky. I literally told you I can't say what I want to say. You pressed me. You forced me this. You forced me to do this.
I thought you were just being a little silly. I didn't realize we were like putting up our dukes, dog. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
not, bro. I'm not putting up my dukes. I'm saying for yourself as well. That seems a little impractical, right? Pinball is crazy. Pinball is not like, bro. Maybe you're not thinking of it right. Think about it like this. Ding, ding, ding. Like, no, man, no.
Like a Newton's cradle type of situation.
This and your did is like even make it your like
No, okay, but depending on like the tension, the tensile strength of your entrance. I imagine it's more like a drill mechanism if you try to turn it on while you're in there.
Holy shit. Kreams, have you ever touched a woman? How would pinball work, Genki?
Oh my god. It assumes some kind of breathing room. All right. My bad for not thinking about the more for not accounting for the more, tensioned among us.
What the fuck? You know, bro. Just chilling. We're good, bro. We're chilling.
It must be like the videos.
Holy fuck. I'm half asleep. What is Cream saying? He's pinballing in people's shits.
No, I'm not.
Hansel, wait a minute.
The meat, by the way.
Hansel, wait a minute.
Stop.
Can you confirm?
Stop.
Do we be pinballing?
Shut the fuck up. What am I doing? Now it sounds like I have something to hide. I don't.
Hansel,
say whatever you want. What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up is crazy.
Oh my god, dude. This is a no-win situation for me. Fucking hell.
I have you on bass speaker talking about wagging your dick. Chill. People still awake in my house, man. Please chill. Oh my god, bro clocks it. Bro clocks in to work hard. Talking about, bro, please. I got you on my speaker. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude! That second "man, please chill" is fucking frying me, man. Oh my god.
We've been talking about this for a few minutes. Why are you only telling us now? How long have you had us on speaker, you dick?
Oh wow, that's
your coworkers can hear JJK discussion, but they can't hear the pinball machine shit. That's where they draw the line, huh?
That's so funny, dude. That's so fucking funny.
I'm glad I got new headphones for the first time in 3 years yesterday. Why are you people blasting this podcast on speaker? We warned you about this before. This is on you, frankly.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, I'm not saying it's a personal moral failing. It is. I'm not saying it's a personal moral failing, but like, have some fucking sense. We can't like be the logical part of your brains, guys.
Oh shit.
Do not hit that share button. Time. Let's not go too far now.
You said she can say whatever she wants.
Not that. Also, not a lot of stuff. She doesn't fucking listen to either of us.
Holy shit. Hitting chest
Dude, I'm
openings
not
in
at
it
work.
is nasty work, Creams.
Ugh. Ew.
Someone's saying you're doing the Queen's Gambit in it, bro.
Okay. Honored Ones is a headphones only podcast, and you do not tell your fucking friends about it. To which Mosaigne previously said, dude, I'm not at work. I have people at my house. Why are you here? Like, what's going on, bro?
Your self-esteem requires it.
I mean, yeah, but like Mosaigne doesn't give a shit. Never has historically. I've checked.
So,
Let me castle real quick. Cool. Yuck. My aunt might disown me if she heard this. So let's keep it a secret from her.
Dude, don't say that. That's such weirdo on the internet shit.
My God, dude.
So let's keep it a secret.
She doesn't have to know, dude. She doesn't have to know everything you fucking do.
Stop.
No, not like that.
Stop. Dude. So keep it a secret from her. She doesn't have to know. Holy fuck. Bro.
My God.
God. Reset. Fuck.
En passant that puss? Who's saying this? What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Kreams loves to rail me with his hillbilly attack.
Rail, bro?
Hansel, what if your mom saw you talking like this? Like, where does your sense of shame, self-preservation, dignity go? Why is it so easily disregarded? Like, where's your sense of pride? Like,
Bro, have you not been introduced to her mom? Like, wouldn't you know?
This, if I ever lean into this, I'm fucked, right? It's a one-way street.
That's Mima-in-law.
Ugh. First of all, Mima is grandma. I don't have to, what am I talking
My
about?
bad.
Whatever.
That's your mother-in-law.
Is there even enough for a railing to occur?
Again with bringing up my mom when we're flirting. I'm not into that, man. Holy shit, dude, she's drawing a line.
I've said it before, Creams, why do you always shoot at the people who try to help and sit in your corner?
He's so pissed that you forgot about him, by the way. And I get that, because you really did treat him like a nobody, and he's been here for a fucking minute. I'd be pissed, too.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
You know what's so funny? You don't remember him. Like, you're saying he has as if you remember. You don't. That's what makes it even funnier. Is like, if I let you slide on that, you don't
know what I remember.
No, I do. You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
I'm my own person.
You don't remember him. I guarantee it. If we hooked you up to a perfect lie detector test, it would say he does not know who the fuck that guy is. Which is like, bro, don't knock on wood. Put it on our friendship that I'm inaccurate. Tell me you remember him beyond this stream. Yeah, look at you, bro. Look at you, bro. I'll knock too. Look at you, bro. You can't fucking do it.
That's not fair.
You can't fucking do it.
Anymore.
You can't fucking do it. Yeah, look at you. Holy
I'll
shit.
run back the tape. It's fine. Look, we're cool. 11 active chatters. Why are you counting? And he remembers 3 of them.
Yeah.
Johnny's also here.
You take up like 5 slots in his head.
Creams, you sick freak. What do you mean you're calling out mate in 3? Oh fuck. Do you think when I bust it? Stop. Cut it. Cut the fucking tape. Hold on.
Bro, you know chess terms, go.
No, I you know what it is? I got caught up in the moment. I lost myself for a second there. That's what happens. My bad. Special Great Spider, thank you for being a tier 1, for gifting a tier 1 gift sub. Wow. Holy shit. Wow, I forgot what they were called as I was looking at it.
Special Great Spider, thank you for the gifting the tier 1. Appreciate you.
Fucking hell.
Holy fuck. Whenever Cream sees me, it's a forced mate. Holy shit.
That's just an accusation. Oh my god, that's a crime. That's illegal, Hansel. Oh, take that back right now. Holy shit. Oh my god, no, that's too fucking far. How do I delete these chats, dude? No, Hansel, that's so wrong. You can't say that about me. What the fuck? You can't be talking like that. And what the fuck?
Oh shit.
How to delete this message?
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow, holy shit. Dude, your reaction. Wow.
What? To being falsely accused, bro? Like,
Bro,
to that?
Bro. How do you delete this message is what fucking fried me, bro.
I actually don't know. It's still up. Like, I don't know why I'm not able to.
Deleting it after you read it out loud, like that's gonna do anything, I'm crying. Holy shit. Kreams, you're on record saying it. Delete it. You preserved it. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. Dude, why can't I fucking... I don't understand why I actually can't fucking, like, do it. Oh my god. I'm even on the mod view. How the fuck do I do this? Steven, can you delete it? Or Hansel, can you delete it? Oh my god. Why can't I delete it? I should be able to.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh wow, dude. Oh fuck.
What is going on?
I'm actually fucking crying, bro. Please. Stop sounding so funny while trying to delete it, bro. Please.
I just don't know how to do it. It's freaking me out.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, why aren't you being helpful?
Dude. Dude, I don't know how to delete it. I don't have like the fucking...
Are you actually crying, you sick fuck? Holy shit, stop crying and help me. Oh my god, what kind of fucking co-host are you? Holy shit. Oh my god, this guy's gonna get me fucking locked up, dude. Oh my god, he's gonna sell me out for a fucking Wendy's 4x4.
No,
fuck you.
No, bro. I'm more of a Dave's triple kind of guy.
Dave's triple me in prison, bro.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Are my eyes actually red? Can y'all see that? Holy shit.
Did I pin it by accident? No. Please tell me I didn't pin it by accident. Holy shit.
Yeah, no. That was pinned by Hansel.
Oh! Why? What? I'm gonna faint. I can't delete shit on my own fucking podcast. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Am I not able to delete any messages?
I can't breathe. Okay.
What's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating. Okay, no. This is getting crazy. I've now switched to 3 different fucking windows to try to figure this out. What the fuck is shield mode? Why does Twitch have so many fucking mode? I don't understand. Subscribers only chat, emotes only, followers only, like block term. What? Let me just fucking left click. Why does this have to be so difficult?
Choo choo,
No.
Let's go hype train. Yeah, we got hype train level 1, guys. Drop my phone on my face from laughing. I'm crying. Holy shit.
No. Pinned.
Bump this stream. Modding is deadass its own power style.
I can't even delete like regular people. I'm powerless. I'm fucking
Action
helpless.
Leo just got honored. Thank you for being a tier 1 sub for 5 months.
Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. I just have to Google it. How to delete.
This is moving like the guiltiest motherfucker I've ever seen. You know what's so funny, bro? It's like, wow. Oh, it's Plebby. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to the man. Nice.
Preach.
You could just be like, hey, Hansel, can you?
Oh my
let
god,
him know
I didn't have the fucking mod icons on. Oh my god, it was a single goddamn switch. It was a fucking switch. I'm such a fucking moron. Holy shit.
It's Plebby. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 to Space Junk. Also, you could have just been like, Hansel, you just let him know you're joking, just,
Dude, I'm such a fucking chud.
Yeah. Tomas Keijo, thank you for being a tier 1 sub for 5 months. Appreciate you.
Forcemate. Holy
Oh my
fuck.
god, Mozane. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to -0. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm not joking. It's consent, non-consent. Oh, it's like a kink y'all are into. Got it.
Yeah, okay, that one's way more bearable. Whatever. That's better than like a flat out false accusation, man. Holy shit. That's not okay, Hansel. I don't appreciate that.
Holy fuck. God, he's gonna take his anger out on Hansel when this is over.
There's just no stopping you people, is there? I'm fucking doomed, bro. I'm doomed.
I can't wait. See? That's just their dynamic.
Wait, Hansel, why are you green now? You were purple before. Did it switch everybody's colors around?
So the rest of the whole stuff isn't a false accusation?
No, it is. Like, it...
By the way, it took a long time. It took a long time.
To be clear, because it took me... I was reading something else. It took me, like... There's no hole. I'm an above ground kind of guy.
You still
all right? There's no hole. There's no tunneling. Come on, that's too far. There's no hole. There's no tunneling. There's no burrowing of any kind.
So it's just like mouth stuff?
Everything's... Shut up. Everything is out. There's no... Everybody's fully clothed, fully zipped up, out there in the open field.
Oh,
with
like you're that kind of nasty, bro. You be doing it with your clothes on. You're a fucking freak, bro. You're a fucking freak.
Clothes on. Yeah, that's where we're at. Like, yes, the sex through clothes technique. Fuck you.
Hey, bro, you're the one that's getting down like that, bro. Y'all love dry humping. I bet it don't say dry for very like. You know what I'm saying, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Say shit.
You're disgusting, bro.
You're the one into it. White sock fetish. Okay.
Creams the dry humper. Thank you. Thank you for syncing up with me on another chat that was slandering me, bro. That's where both of our heads go equally. I love that fact about both of us, that we both think, oh yeah, dude, this chat's insulting Creams. Gotta lock in. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is mine? God damn it, dude.
Holy shit, dude. But
dude, this is like if you were bullying me and I helped you give me a wedgie. That's what's frying.
No, bro. It's actually better if you grab more of like to the left. That's where like really
you get more torque that way.
Yeah. Holy
Fuck
shit.
You. Fuck me too.
Bro does call me his little cum sock. Okay. Is that a pet name?
It's not. It's ew. We first of all don't do that with anybody, especially Hansel. I'm not a cum sock guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's just what you're calling her. That's just a name.
Creams, this reaction in court will fry you. Thank you. Thank you for that 2 cents. I appreciate. Dude.
I'm gonna knock, right? Because we're gonna go into an alt universe, right?
Fine.
You log on to Twitter. You see this. 25K likes. Live stream fails.
I lost. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job. Oh my god. Oh.
Once again, we've knocked. It's an overarching knock, right? Moist critical. The Creams. The Cream situation is crazy.
Bro, I have a big ass forehead. That's not gonna be a flattering stretch.
The Cream situation is crazy. Holy fuck. By the way, in the video, you get a voice recording. You get an interview with Hansel.
Dude, we got a real goober here. Like, fuck, dude, I can't. I actually don't think I can function if I hear that shit, dude. Oh my god.
We got a real goober here, guys. Just a real fucking cum melon. Like, yeah, just fucking saying shit. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, the guy's name is Cream, so obviously, cum man over here. Like, fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, it's up for you, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, let me go play another video game that I'll never smile at once.
Careful, bro.
I was just Charlie slander. That's my bad. Yeah. Dude, I love him like a brother. That's so... I didn't mean that. That's too much. I respect him as a content creator. Yeah.
Ooh, fuck. Trash
taste, our thoughts. They don't have those.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh, new emote because of the hype train.
Type.
Who's this diva? Okay. What would you give the chapter? I give it like a solid 9.
Let's see. Like a 8.5. I fuck with it.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I got a Google Doc ready for you, Kreams.
Yo, Draco, I haven't seen you too much today, bro. You missed some tail wagging and some whole shit, but you know, we'll catch you up. Yeah.
The VOD's gonna go up on YouTube tomorrow morning, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this is brutal stuff.
Dude.
This was fun. I'm glad I was awake. Amazing.
Can I say something that's gonna be really funny?
What's up, man?
You're not gonna cut this up.
Hole.
You're not gonna cut this up, right? So that means you're going to post this on YouTube as is, leaving in your freak out. That's what makes it so funny.
The amount of effort it.
I know, and that's why I know it's not gonna happen. That's what makes it really funny.
I can't fucking do it. Like I want to be the guy that does, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not.
I know.
Here.
Yeah.
That's really the core of my issue as a person. It's like this guy gets it sometimes. This guy never gets it.
Yeah, it just makes it. It's just funny.
Just change your name to Hole Man. Should I just ban the word hole in the chat? Will that fix everything?
And still don't show up if he does that.
It's all right.
It's too much effort for a guy like him. Literally, the only reason he moved to Twitch was to have an excuse to stop making thumbnails. That's been pretty nice. I don't have to make thumbnails though. I'm sure you're feeling that. But yeah, no, dude. That's just gonna be funny, bro. It's gonna be a funny time snap.
I could see Demon Akatsu is already fucking typing it.
Type.
That's a whole lot of BS, though. Speak of the devil, all right? This whole shit is frying me, Hansel. You're a menace. Hey, everybody, can we stop with the H word, please? Thank you. There's other words in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to
Yeah, let's end here. W Pod, bro.
W Pod. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, no, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Like y'all finished really strongly at the end there. Good stuff, guys. I really like the chest puns. Really, really funny stuff. I actually started crying at some points. But yeah, no, appreciate you guys. No, for sure. I think my eyes are a little red. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Good chapters this week. For everybody that's a member that's showing up to the Thursday streams. Hope you guys are excited. More JJK talk, more Sekiro gameplay, more general yapping. Just be real excited for that. So yeah, we will see you guys there. Appreciate y'all, and for everybody else, the normal Sunday viewers, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.